She's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder and a straight jacket round her waist. When she gets a bite, you better run, you better hide, better pull out, you're not worth the chase.
Yeah, she might be pretty, but I promise it gets scary. Once she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live, creeping in the shadows, eating poisoned apples. She's nothing like you ever seen. Her mood goes up and down and round and round, and ain't no telling what she might do next. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you. Should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake, she's moving closer. Yeah, she's an itty bitty spider with an itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for you. She's a snake crawling, creeping on the floor. If you give her time of day, baby, that's your first mistake. She will swallow you whole, for you know in your control by a sweetheart criminal. Never thought that she's a itty bitty spider with an itty bitty ladder. You should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake, she's moving closer. Yeah, she's an itty bitty spider with an itty bitty ladder, and she might just come for.
I will come for you.
All these white lies got me hypnotized. Get out of my head, get into my bed, I'm broken. It's only a matter of time, shifting my paradigms. You hold me, you hurt me, I'm sinking and drowning, and I don't deserve it. Your heart is frozen, the water is rising, and I'm just a drop in the ocean. Falling, slow motion.
the time, cause I wanna freeze this moment. Make it mine, hold you close. Now my heart's wide open. When I'm with you, suddenly I feel no pain. You make it go away. You make it.
When they see me pouring some more, oh, then gets empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it. See what I see in it, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you don't fall, you lose control. Bittersweet melody when I dance on your floor. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. How sad. Oh boy, got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let off the rules, cause there's so much fun. Are you loving it, feeling it, touch me, are you in it? Don't say what you're seeing, but typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, please let it go. Oh no, think I did it again. I said a few things that I shouldn't have done. Well, bittersweet melody when I dance on your floor. Cause I know what you don't, it is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. Now come alive with me and quit the jealousy. I know you're bored, I know it's boring me. Now come alive, baby, get out the grave with me. I know you're bored. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They've never seen you out of your bed. Cut to the bone, it's broken up. How to feel it when you're something. How does it feel to breathe when
want to know. Run your fingers down me slow, 'cause you're in my head. You are, 'cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my what you think? What you think? 'Cause you're in my what you think? What you think? 'Cause you're in my you left it off and crying. Let me in now, don't be shy. We can be a summer story where dreams and reality collide. Are we back to the start? I can play the game, but I'm falling again. No, don't hold back, take it far. Promise you the same, let the pleasure begin. How about you coming closer, we can do my place. Maybe we can try meeting up by 7. You'll be saying over, so it's guaranteed. I'll be forever thinking about you and me. I don't wanna let you go, I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow, 'cause you're in my head. You are, 'cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my I don't wanna let you go, I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Run your fingers down me slow, 'cause you're in my head. You are, 'cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my head. What you think? What you think? 'Cause you're in my what you think? What you think? 'Cause you're in my I don't wanna let you go, I don't wanna let you go. Tell me what you want to know. Your fingers on me slow, 'cause you're in my head. You are, 'cause you're in my head. 'Cause you're in my
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed, in the shadows, my enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome, no, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul will rise. From the darkness to the light, I feel alive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. Like a phoenix in the night, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. Oh, I will survive. All the pain, all the hurt, all the lessons I have learned. I am stronger now, I won't let me down. Oh, my enemies will think they won, but I'm here to stay. Destiny will overcome, no, I
Alrighty. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm just sitting here coloring, trying to figure out what color I'm gonna do this dragon.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
I'm getting now that I've been back at it for over a month now. I with the pages that I started doing just to kind of get my practice in. I'm cranking out about a page a day,
Oh,
and
awesome.
just on these are pretty basic, so I'll be able to work my way back up to my more complicated pieces. So,
Great. Awesome. I
but
love
all I could say is that the grandbaby better like them because they're going to be on her bedroom wall.
that I'm sure she will love them. Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Coloring
god! Do you
from
know what
ground.
I can tell you that she is obsessed with, and it is the cutest
What?
thing? Sloths. I
Oh,
can't say that.
okay. Right.
And
Yeah.
the squishmallows. Is that what they're called? The squishmallows?
Yeah, the big, really soft,
Oh
like
yeah,
pillow like teddy bears.
yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
She got a little one from one of my family members for Christmas, and I noticed that she really liked it. So then I got her, like the picture I sent you, I got her the big Hello Kitty witch one because you know me and witches.
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I got her the Care Bear one, and just when she sees that this and the sloth, when she sees the sloth, and then she sees her
Oh.
99 Care Bears, she grabs it and she just squeezes it, and then she goes right for the nose, and it's just the
Oh.
cutest thing.
How sweet.
I haven't seen her for a little bit, like since last week, so I'm missing her.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Of course. My goodness. That's awesome.
But
Sounds
I
well,
know we've got a slow start tonight, but I'm sure some people will be piling in. The streets are on fire with the
yes.
mods.
God, yes. Oh my Lord.
I
Um.
was trying to watch. I've been catching up on old episodes of Beverly Hills Housewives. So I
Oh
was
yeah.
like trying to watch that and Lisa Rinna getting her ass chewed out and then back to Brittany's. Finally I was like, okay, Vanderpump, I'm sorry, but I gotta mute you.
I'm all for that stuff. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm like on season seven's first episode of their reunion. And
Oh
it's just, kind of nice to kind of go back and rewatch the history every so often. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
I kind of wanted to watch it to see how if I see Dorit, whatever, the one that has the fake accent, if I felt differently about her now than I used to. And,
Right.
to
Yeah.
see what signs I see. Yeah, it's just kind of nice to go back, kind of like on YouTube.
Exactly. Yeah. Absolutely.
What'd
Um.
you do today?
I didn't do too much. I had a foot mask. Just when I just do at
Ooh.
home, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was going to go pick up my granddaughter to drop her off at Girl Guides, which I usually
Hmm.
do every Thursday because my daughter's like double booked at that time, with kids sports. My grandson has
Right.
soccer, and then she has Girl Guides, and they kind of just clash with the times. So every Thursday, I usually go pick her up and drop her off at Girl Guides. So, but today I didn't have to. I was going to, but then my daughter called and she's like, "No, no, no." My grandson wasn't going to soccer today because he he was misbehaving just a little bit at school, misbehaving. So yeah,
Oh.
so he got told he had to stay home from soccer today. So yeah, so she didn't need me to give rides. Yeah, and that's about it
Aw.
really. I mean, I did some cleaning up around the house, and that's about it. I've been hanging out on the YouTube for a little while, and
Well, Mother Nature has hit parts of the United States with some fucked up cold front
okay, well,
that is dipped down, like parts of Florida may get snow.
oh
Um, we've got freeze warnings going on. I mean, it's in the 40s here, but it feels a lot colder. We've got some wind going on, and it's just even Bentley's like, fuck this. I put a sweater on this morning, and he's been continuously like going under blankets and then peeks his head out. He
Right? And
goes
he's
out.
like, I didn't sign up for this
Yeah,
shit.
it's so funny. Like I like it when it's cold when he's got to go to the bathroom. Only for the fact is he'll get out there, get it done, and come in.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
He
Nice.
wants no part of it. You know.
Nice.
So how's everybody in chat doing? Y'all
Yeah.
staying out of trouble?
Are y'all staying straight up
Warm?
or have half of you passed
Yeah.
out from what, I mean, there's a little tea going on around this town. Yeah, my goodness. Oh my goodness. So okay, I thought that we would start because I definitely do, although a lot of people are probably going to be coming in here and I want to watch what they just came from. But we can start off with a little bit of stuff that was put out today. So
Okay.
this is from oh shit, I just noticed that that's members only. Um oh, okay. Well,
I
that's
just want to
okay.
ask you a question. Did you see a certain dance? Have you heard about that?
I heard something about it, but I did not see it. No.
Oh, okay,
Should
good.
okay. I was just gonna say, is it something we should look at? Because I'm like, I hope not. Because I'm not interested.
It's
Or it might be funny though. It might be some, laughs.
I mean,
Hey, Bosco.
yeah, it's really cold.
It's cold up north. It's going to get colder and stay that way for 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. And listen, you know what? Like, we had one of the longest cold stints ever recorded in, I'm pretty sure it's actually in the Yukon.
Oh wow.
This over just the last little while. Last month was brutal, brutal, brutal for us. There it was like minus 40 up to minus, I don't know, up north they had like north of minus 60. So, oh gosh, every year I'm like, why? I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, why? Like, why? But then summertime comes along and I'm like, oh yeah, this is why. So,
You know what though? I mean, as cold as it. I mean, it's. I say I hate the winter, but I do. I like the winter. I like it because I mean, I've grown up in the pit of hell. Where it could get
right,
130 in the summer. So I mean, this weather wasn't hard for me to adjust to, but now that I'm acclimated to it, it's nice to have the cold fronts that come through. But I'm not prepared. It's
right.
like
It's
it
polar
got cold in
vortex.
the yeah, it gets cold in the desert.
Right. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
was used to it getting cold, but when you're not used to it, because these temps are the coldest we've had in years.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And I've
Yeah.
and I've been in Florida when it was. I remember having to drive to work. This was back. I want to say it was like in 2008, and I had just gotten a new used car. And I remember I had to go to work, and it was like 7 o'clock in the morning, and the heater happened to break, and it was 26 fucking degrees on the beach, and it was like, this is Mother Nature hated me that day.
Huh?
you know.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so what we gonna do?
it's okay. Well, we're going to go. I found it came up on my algorithm, although I
Mhm.
didn't realize that. I think Nonsense spoke about this. Um, this is a video that Nonsense did on her channel, August 5th, 2024. So quite some time ago. And it's called Silence No More with Malicious Intent. And I was like, what? So they've had lives together before, her and Nonsense, where they're, talking about like BJ's bullshit. So I
Mhm.
thought that would be probably a little bit interesting to go take a look at just because Malicious, of course, was just up on Nonsense yesterday, the day before.
Yeah.
once again, sick and tired of BJ's bullshit and, you know, putting out some truths. So I thought it might be interesting to go and have a look at that. And then as soon as we can, pretty much, we will definitely go over and have a look at some of tonight's action. Even though I know that, some of you guys, a lot of people that are going to be coming over here are going to be, of course, just coming from watching that. But I'm sure that everybody will be interested in watching it again because sometimes, you pick up
Well,
things
yeah,
you
you
didn't.
miss things. You
Right.
don't get to see all your people that you normally see.
Yeah.
It's other people's takes on it.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the way it is.
Yes. Okay, and also, of course, you can see we have new decor in the tree house. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it does look a
Um,
little different.
yes, we're watching in the living
Oh,
room now. Okay. So, anyways, I was just having some fun today when I was just saying.
I like that. You need to
So,
teach
yeah,
me how to do all this.
isn't it cute? Isn't it? I thought it was really
Yeah.
cute. So, yeah. So, anyways, hello everybody, and also, if you would please hit the likes up, please. Anyways, hello, GM Lovely Sassy. Hello, hello, Endless. It gets cold. Yeah, it gets cold. And also Endless. Yeah, apparently Joneson has challenged Clue to a twerk off or something along those lines. Um, that's what came down my grapevine anyways. I was like,
Yeah.
what? Okay, okay. Oof. I don't know why, but whatever. So
Because a picture, my take on that. Sorry, I leaned back a little too far. My take on that was because Clue got a hold of a picture of her, and it was from an angle, and it made her look like she was wearing a onesie, and then there was something about a vagina leg, and it was just
oh,
I was chasing the pups at that time. Yeah,
oh,
he
okay.
was running in circles in the backyard, so my reception was going in and out. So
Oh my
I
okay.
know that I'd get it on the replay. Hi, Tony.
Okay, well, maybe I don't want to know any of that stuff. So I'm
Yeah,
just
it was. I did see
hey Tony.
it was posted, and I did. I was I like it. It was a lot.
That sounds like it.
And
Oh
that's
my
all I can
goodness.
say.
Wow. Well, we'll see what comes out of that, I suppose. Anyways.
Hey,
Hello.
Winter.
Hey, Winter, little D. Good evening, everyone. Good morning for some, I'm sure. Well, I guess it's good morning for everyone because it's like 12:30 here where I am. So,
West
um,
Coast. West
what?
Coast is still, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Um,
no, they're not. Well, no, California. I think it's 11:30 there. I know. I gotta get my shit
yeah,
together.
no, it probably is because we don't do time change anymore. So, yeah, I imagine that there's still an hour behind us. Yeah, definitely. That makes sense. So, all right. So, like I said, this is um, Nonsense is live, and it is from what was the date? August 5th, 2024. So I think this was about like
Just
maybe
about a year. Just
months
about a
or
year. Almost a year and a half ago.
right. Okay, so but that was about the time when Mal left, right?
I think Mal's been gone for longer than that.
Oh,
She's
okay,
been
okay,
gone. Yeah, she's been gone. I want to say she's been gone for a few years, but I could be
okay,
wrong.
okay. No, and no, you could because I was thinking this was either like maybe 6 months after she left or something like that. So, um, but anyways, I thought it would be interesting because like she was just up, it, the same, just to compare stories. You know what I mean? Show BJ that,
Right.
like, no, people aren't lying. You know, I fully trust Mel. You know, and Nonsense. I mean, they're just people that just don't fuck around. You know, like, I mean, there's no reason for them to lie and stuff like that. So, anyways, I thought it would be interesting. We might hear some different things because, of course, what Mal was talking about the other night are current situations and events that happen to be happening. And this, of course, is from a year and a half ago. So it might be interesting to listen.
Yeah, because during this time, um, I was just starting to kind of come back around some,
Right. Yeah.
and so it will be kind of nice to see things that I didn't get to necessarily see.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. Me too, actually. I mean, I was sort of in the, in the know of like all this kind of stuff. But
Hmm.
I'm not like right on top of it, like know everything about it. So yeah.
Right.
So is it cold and wet in London? Oh my goodness.
I would love to be there.
That's the type of weather that they have kind of though. So
Yeah.
it's London has a lot of like weather, like what we have like here in Vancouver, right? It's often raining. So no
I would
matter what
just
season
love
it.
to go take pictures of the buildings and go to the gift shops. And I'm a royal fanatic, so yeah.
Me too. Me too. I have, well, you probably know I've been to London. Um, and I've been to like we went to like Buckingham Palace and saw the changing of the guards and all that kind of stuff. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to go. Saw Big Ben and the with the London, the old
London Tower.
Tower, London Tower, Tower of London or whatever,
Yeah.
London Tower. Yeah,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was pretty cool to go look at. So I'd love to go back though because that was a long time ago. I was
I want to
12.
go to. I would love to go to Windsor gift shop, Buckingham's gift shop.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Um, yeah, I like. This is just a little thing. I like to look online for old memorabilia from the Queen.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
We have
and Diana.
oh, I was just gonna we have a People magazine that came out and when Diana when Diana had her accident,
Hmm.
and it's all about her. The whole magazine is all about her.
I actually think I have that one.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. So hey, Mad Dog, good to see ya. All right, okay.
Hey,
So and Lil D, thank you so much for celebrating 3 months. I think it's more than 3 months. I think so too. I think so too. So I appreciate you guys being here, hanging out with me and Jelly. So, okay, let's get into this and just have a listen and compare to what we've heard before. So, yeah, here we go.
To do today. So I'm going to play my intro and then we're going to get rolling. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to go through. I appreciate y'all being here. Please remain respectful. Questions are absolutely encouraged. Just do it respectfully. This is going
I
to be
love
hard
her
for Mal to
intro.
talk about this because she has been silenced for so long. We'll be back in a minute.
Sorry, I didn't know that she was.
Wait, did I miss anybody?
Okay.
Yes, Mal's got support. Ugh. Ice. Shakto. See? I always get it wrong. Shakto. Thank you, Melissa Jade.
You like going to Windsor? I would love to go to um like where did they film that show? Downtown Abbey. Oh, I would like to go to Downtown
Oh,
Abbey. Oh, I loved that show. Oh my goodness, I love that show.
I
I
would just like to try like the different things, like the food, because I know the food is different. The different
hmm
like the candies and chocolate and just all
right,
the silly souvenir stuff. You know what I
right.
mean?
Oh my gosh, I could help you with that for sure. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's have a listen to Mal on nonsense over a year ago, you guys. Almost a year and a half. So here we go. Here we go.
I just need to say it a bunch. Tammy Shepard, hello. I bet you recognize a lot of these
I have
names.
it at
Right?
1.4.
Vanessa J.
Too fast.
Yeah, a lot of people have also, though. Oh, I heard it that time. A lot of them have changed their names, especially since leaving. But luckily, I've spoken with them and I know their name change.
Okay.
So,
So you know who you're talking to. That's all that matters.
yeah.
Emerald Sky, Skeptical Robin, Am, ASG,
Yeah,
Steffi,
yeah.
M Faithful. I think we're almost there. Mystic Butterfly. Gretchen the Great. Meg, Jaguars Hooligan. Andy. Tara. Holy crap. Muffin Mouse. Thank you for being a member for 3 months, Andy. Okay. Do we got it? Rock a bit. Wood Drake, what's up? Nurse Kins. Oh yeah, see, then there's a Fragara. I'm the best at butchering names, so I nickname you all. Hello, VMath. We're almost there.
You're good.
I wonder, yes, I did see the Downtown Abbey, the final chapter. I did see that, yes. But like I said, I could watch it over and over and over. So yeah. I've just sent 5 gifted memberships out to you guys, out of the ones that YouTube sends us to give out. So Sassy Nas, Always Groovy, Tanya, Down Pam,
Oh, yay!
and Tits. Is that what that is?
Right?
Right? And that's how I read it anyway. So yeah, that's how I read it. Oh, anyways, but
Yeah, but we're silly that way.
right, exactly. Yes.
We say balls and laugh.
Right, exactly. Welcome everybody. And I saw Wing Zero in here earlier too. So hello, Wing, if you're still hanging out here with us. It's always good to see you, sweetheart. So
That's our
all right.
girl.
You thought it was amazing, Winter? Me too. I just absolutely loved Downtown Abbey, and everything that went along with it. I loved it. So I'm really into like the British shows and
I like The Crown.
The Crown too. Yes, I love that too. Absolutely, absolutely. That's another one I could watch it over and over again. So,
Yep. Same here.
yeah, I love it. So yeah. So, all right, here we go.
I won't do it for 45 minutes. Sorry, I don't have that in me. Diana, Candace, I know Charlie, B. I just want to thank everybody because I know we're going to get deep in this conversation and I'm going to tune out a lot. Hey, that Ellen. Miss Leah Personal, Megan VR.
I'm gonna try
now we got Amanda Meatfoot. I love that name.
Big
13th Hour and Sherlock. They with the well, we were.
I was laying into it a little more a few days ago, which is not usually what I do. But she keeps saying things like, they all just hate me so much. All they do is hate bond. They go in every single chat that I'm ever being talked about in, and they all just hate me so much. So I went into chats the other day saying, only here because I hate Brittany J, with a bunch of exclamation.
Look at that. We're like not even like listening to this for more than 5 minutes. And there's one of the BJ's biggest excuses, right? They all go to the haters. They're going over to the dark side, right? Year and a half ago, she was still using the same fucking excuse. Oh, goodness. It's
Points and just here to hate bond.
So you were playing in the pump.
Well, to a certain extent. It was more of just putting something out there that she has said that she could actually say is factual now. So
Giving her a reason.
yeah, but I also knew this was coming.
Yeah.
So it was more of like I knew I was going to be saying something at some point.
You're just ready to be heard and you're frustrated and it's about time. And I think this is going to be, again, this is not to in any way, shape or form harm anybody on a personal level, but it is a very personal conversation that will be had, which is not typical for this channel at all. But this is important. This is somebody that I have grown to really enjoy, speaking of Mal, and it's not because of my dislike of Brittany. It has actually nothing to do with that. Kyle's even in here to support Mal because we've both grown to really enjoy her. He likes to give her shit about her medicine at night.
Yeah.
But it's not, we're not hate bonding. It'll be seen as that way, which is fine. It'll be seen however you want it to be seen, but just know that it will be factual.
Well, and I think
She was
hate
just
bonding
giving
is
her
something
shit
that
last
she
night
utilizes to try
about
and make
it.
herself feel better about it.
what was that?
I said nonsense was, teasing her the other night. They were about her nighttime medicine.
Right.
That's because that's what friends do. They can actually have fun and pick on each other.
Right. And Mel, get it together. It's been a year and a half they've been telling you about your medication. Just kidding. I used to always have to be told too, so no worries. For spotlight actually was always on me when she was, when a while ago. Was She was always on me about my medication. So yeah, but yeah, that's what
It's
friends
good to
do.
have somebody in
Yeah,
your life like that.
that's right. Absolutely. So yeah. All right, here we go.
it, because
Correct.
the way that I look at it is when I was over there were a lot of people that were off limits. And when I say off limits, I don't mean necessarily she said you can't do that, although she did say that a handful of times, and I do have a screenshot of that. Um, but it was more of like these are the people that she was telling us behind the scenes were horrendous people doing all this real life stuff, doing everything, and then when you actually leave, oh, those are for Wolfie.
That's for Wolfie.
But then when you actually leave and you're just trying to figure out what is true and what is not true, you obviously don't have these conversations because in your mind you're just like, well, what the hell happened? Like, how do you, like, you're just literally trying to be like, who was this person that I was just best friends with for the last however long? And then you go have conversations with these people, and everyone that she's had these things about are genuinely good people. And some of them may have done bad things, most of them have not. And it's just I don't know. It's, to me, it's not hate bonding. It's Brittany leading me to genuine people to find out the truth that I have now have genuine friendships with because we're both good people. If that makes sense.
Yes, absolutely. It does make sense for sure.
Yep.
That's why I think it's really confusing too, because you really want to just be done with this. Like you really do. And it will continue, unfortunately. This will amp up. It will be turned into drama. That's not the intent of it, of course, from this side of things. But it's going to involve some drama. It's going to create drama because that's the natural course of things. But it's also, people deserve the right to tell their story in their time. And Mal has not been able to do that. She's told bits and pieces here and there, but she is going to lay a lot of it on Front Street today.
And don't forget, this is Mal. This is the one. This is the girl who, the woman, actually, I should say, that BJ sent a letter to her mommy. Sent a letter to her mom, saying, "Your daughter's mean. Can you tell her?"
She's picking on me.
Yeah. Oh my God! Like unbelievable. I could not imagine. I mean, I have 4 daughters. And I have lots of granddaughters. And I may expect something like that from my grandkids because they're all still, not out of high school. They're young. Most are in elementary. You know what I mean? So I would definitely expect something like that, maybe from them, but from my daughter's friends sending me a letter and saying, "Hey, uh, I feel like they're being mean." I would be like, what? What the fuck? My kids are grown. What am I going to do? Ground them? Are you kidding me?
Well,
Oh,
that's why I laugh anytime I hear like laughed when the letter thing came out or the call, whatever it was, or when she says, "Does your husband know what you're doing at night?" Like what do, and she's not the only one that has said the whole husband thing. What do women think when they actually say that to another woman? Like, what kind of relationship are you in that you think everybody is afraid of their, you know what I mean? Like,
right. That's true. Yeah, that's very true. That makes
I mean,
100% sense.
it's laughable. It's
I agree.
laughable.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
She would like us, because there's many of people in here. She picks an audience that is going to be non-biased because a lot of us don't know the history, weren't around for it, didn't even know Brittany J existed. I'm speaking for me and like the Islanders. There's a lot of them that didn't even know who she was up until I started reviewing her. So this is going to be a little bit of a bigger perspective of things that we have seen and discussed. And I've more recently touched on myself over here too. If there's more, like at first I look at it at a very surface level of how she maneuvers and navigates. But then digging deeper, like there is a very much need for a lot of these movements that she does and creates. And you sat beside her for quite some time and know and understand that on a bigger scale. Yeah. So it's also kind of giving perspective of why we do see some of the things that we.
Thank you so much. She's like, wow, wow, 4 daughters. You are blessed. I am. It wasn't always easy, but you know what I mean? I had a lot of help. So, I am very lucky. I also have 7 granddaughters. So yeah,
Whoo!
there's a lot of there's a lot of estrogen around this valley. I'm telling you. So yeah, 7 granddaughters and 2 grandsons. So yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy, I tell you. But it's fun. So yeah. especially now that they're all grown and have their own families and stuff. Like, I mean, I get along so good with my kids. I love them all. So, yeah, it's good. Good deal. Good deal. So, all right, here we go.
Do inlaid with the true crime content, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else? Hey, everybody coming in. There's so many of you guys coming in. And this is going to be, I have time allotted for this, but I have to be off here at a certain time. We have a dentist appointment today. Babe, I miss you too. I got the cutest text message from him this morning. I got to just break for a minute, because I like to do that. But he texted me and he's like, I love you, babe. And I was like, love you too. He's like, I miss you. And I'm like, I miss you too. He was telling me last night he was homesick. I'm like, yes, we're very codependent for our old age. Okay. We like each other.
Go cuddle the cows, Kyle.
No, I want to do that.
Cows.
That's my job.
Right?
I would have been sleeping. All right.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get going. Hey, let's.
I'm with nonsense. I want to cuddle little cows. The little baby cows. Oh, the little Highland
They're so
cows.
sweet.
Oh my
They're
gosh,
so
cute.
sweet.
Absolutely.
Let's be honest, and everybody else coming in, fit and curvy. Danielle,
If I mute it all, I'm very nauseous. I'm very nervous. So if I mute and she asks me something, it takes me a few seconds to get off of mute. I'm very nauseous. I'm trying not to puke. I took medicine, but just throwing that out there ahead of time. I'm not ignoring Becky if she talks and I'm like saying and so on. So
it's okay. A lot of people ignore me. As you know, I have been talking anybody's ear off, so I'm sure we will be fine. So here, I'm going to play these clips, just audio only. Dexter whining in the background and whiskey hitting the. They're making sure that everybody knows they got this. So we're going to open here, and then we will roll into everything. But this just happened Saturday, and the reason for this again is because I was doing a live stream with Chico and Duchess. Mal was in the chat. Okay, just to give some clarification, Mal was not on channel.
and I was only there because I hate Brittany for future reference.
That's me doing the dumb thing over here today. I got clips pulled up and my live stream. Okay, here we go.
Would not give him a sip of beer. Valerie Doyle, this is for you.
And yes,
Jesus.
she repeatedly said her name. Mal was okay with it, of course, as you guys have heard. But it was just the way it was done was so unnecessary.
And she does it on purpose. When I first came onto her channel, I was
Yeah, and she does that on purpose all the time. She's done the same thing to Queen Bee. She's done the same thing to Cletus, like whoever, I'm sure there's a list of 100 more.
But
That
let
she
me tell
will,
you something. But Mal takes it like I was like, so she doesn't go real life, but here she is going real life. And Mal's like, my name was already out. She's not really doxing me. She's not doxing me.
Right,
And
right.
and I just, the way she was just, she's got a lot more class than Brittany.
Right,
She
right.
could
Yeah.
be raging, and she just stays calm and cool. Why she's
Right,
like,
yeah.
she just lets it blow off her shoulder.
Right. I don't
You
think I've
know.
ever seen Ma'am angry, although, she hasn't been on.
Yeah, never. She's always,
But
she's always a very pleasant young lady.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, interesting. All right, here we go.
my full name, and a lot of my social media is still my full name.
No, I was going to add to that, you know what, I mean, her information may have been out there, but I bet you there's probably more than a couple hundred people here that didn't know that. You know what I mean? And did hear Mal's name for the first time from Brandy or Brandy. I was talking about my kids. Brittany. Could have, there are people out there that didn't know her name, just knew her as Mal, right? For her to put out her last name, I'm sure that there was a few people out there that was the first time that they heard that. So, it's still kind of doxing in a way,
I kind of agree.
Yeah. So, and I Lindsay, yes. How are you, by the way? Good to see you. Mal, yeah, incredible class. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Definitely.
Yeah, I really like her. She's cool. So, all right, here we go.
obviously changed it, but I still have all of my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, stuff like that under my full name. So it's not a dox. She's just doing it to be a shitty person, which is just as bad in my opinion, but
Right.
that's okay. So yes, go ahead.
It's not technically a dox, but it's still very underhand and shady and sneaky. And it's still it's a dog whistle in my opinion, again, because many people didn't know your name. They didn't need to know your name.
Mhm.
But
That's a good
again,
way to
the bigger
put it.
perspective of this is at one point in time, you sat right next to this person. And this is where we are today.
It was more than that too. It was from my side, a genuine friendship. As you guys can see, there was a lot behind the scenes that I'll show you guys receipts for.
I just want to point out that, and this wasn't planned, but nonsense, kudos on your background because it matches really well with my new
With
studio.
ours.
So yeah, I'm just saying, that was actually really good. I was just noticing that. I was in my head, I'm thinking, wow, that matches it really well. So anyways, all right, here we go.
So this is something where I'm doing this because I've seen the hurt that she can bring. And I've had a lot of conversations over the last few weeks with a lot of different people who have been hurt by her. And the thing that she doesn't realize is that it's all very personal hurt towards us because we all were very personally connected to her, where to her, it's just another group of people gone. And I have said that the reason that I'm doing this is not to get people to stop watching. It's not even to get people to, do anything really. It's more of just, I'm trying to hope that more people will not take everything she says as fact and does their own research, and is just aware of kind of how she maneuvers things, hoping that if her current mods are listening, that they protect themselves. I'm tired of people being hurt, tired of people leaving and having to feel what I felt when I left. I literally laid in bed crying and throwing up for 2 weeks before I did anything.
Oh man.
We're going to break those habits, just saying.
What?
We're going to break those habits.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't care if you watch her, and I have messages of me telling subs that after I left as well, because they would come to me and be like, what do I do? And I'm like, support us both. Like, that's never been anything. But the thing is lately, with you covering her and seeing more of what she's done lately, it honestly makes me sick. But then at the same time, there's a lot of other people that she drags into it that I wish would just take a step back and be like, okay, I can be here, but I don't have to give in to what she's trying to make me do or what she's trying to make me hear or believe. And because a lot of what she tells you is to paint a narrative, and that's in front of the scenes and behind the scenes.
And by the way, you don't have to take anything we say as fact. You can hold on, because receipts will be shown, conversations will be shown. There will be a couple things that there's intent of why we are going to show certain things, and it is not to dog whistle anything like that for any harm. I don't want people even unsubbing. Sub all you want, support all you want, do as you wish, but just beware. And again, chaps, thank you so much for the support. Thank you all again for being here. And Mal and I have discussed that too, and we will be handling that support coming in. We'll be going to Mal. So there's that. We've already discussed behind the scenes. So, okay, let me play the rest of this clip and then we'll go. But on behalf of me and Mal, I can openly say, please do not do anything that we would never stand for doing, such as going in real life. This is none of that, because grown adults just got to handle adult business. And by the way, when I said we got to break that habit, I mean you taking things. I don't want to ever see you that impacted by well, again, like my mom.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is a lot of people are like, don't let YouTube impact you that much. But for me, it wasn't YouTube. It was my hurt from things she did to me personally behind the scenes that just translated onto YouTube because of everything that was occurring. So go ahead.
So much deeper than YouTube for you. Yes. This was a real relationship, somebody that was a foundational piece of your everyday life for quite some time. And that is, that's very hard. It is. But again, my mama heart comes out, and I just want to fight people. So we're just going to leave it at that. Hey, Kathy P. Okay. I'm going to play this in full context, and then we'll.
Lindsay, this is actually from August 5th, 2024. And I thought it would be interesting too, because Mal was just up on Nonsense's panel just the other day. And so this is from a year and a half ago, though, that we're listening to. So I just want to make sure that you guys know that for sure. So I put the date up on top here of Nonsense's screen. The August 5th, 2024. That's the date that this stream happened. So, yeah. All right, here we go.
We'll discuss. There's another section of this I will be playing too.
Would not give him a sip of beer. Mallory Doyle, this is for you. Mallory Doyle, aka Malicious in fucking tent. I'm going to tell you this one time. I'm sick of you. You don't stop talking about me. It never ends. I haven't spoke about you. I haven't spoke to you, and I don't bother you. But now you're sitting over there saying, I'll be so glad when I don't have to sit on my hands. You haven't been sitting on your hands. You've been trashing me, and you introduced yourself as my ex freaking co-host. There's never been a time that you sat on your hands.
No, bitch. She was your ex co-host. She did everything. People know that she did everything because they saw she was the co-host. Like, stop it. It's unbelievable how she just lies about every single thing. It's unbelievable. But yeah. It's wild how things apply then and now. Exactly right, Lindsay. This is just crazy. So I didn't even know about this. It just happened to pop up, and I thought that it was the same one that was, just the other night. But then I don't know. I think I was reading the description or something, and I noticed the date. And I was like, what? No, this is from a while ago. So maybe we'll watch that. So yeah, here we are. So, all right, here we go.
Go ahead. Whatever else it is you want to out. Because to be perfectly fucking honest with you, half of the stuff that you come out with has been all lies. It's unreal to me.
So when you start to cry victim, just an FYI before we finish listening to that, when you respond and rebuttal this and cry victim, you invited this. Just a reminder.
Mallory, I thought you were better than this. I've got kids, for God's sake.
Oh,
I know that you don't have kids, so maybe you don't understand.
either of you having children has nothing to do with
Right?
what we're.
We all do, Brittany. What the fuck's your fucking point? God. Most of us do. Some, I'm sure. Whatever. You know what I mean? So, anyways.
We're going to be discussing today that has been used as a shield and a weapon, in my opinion, and you will see prime examples of that today. But again, please keep the discussion off of those. They are unintentional, caught up in this, and they should have never been. But again, we're done with the weaponizing of that and using them to silence Mel.
But sitting there constantly going after another person for what? What did I do to you? Nothing. Now, I'm going to save this for tomorrow because I've got some stuff to show y'all. And I'm going to do it on my second channel because I don't want to bring this here. I had no intentions on speaking on any of this tonight because I don't want to do this on this channel. But
This is from Saturday evening.
I'll be going live on my main channel tomorrow. And I will be addressing some stuff and showing screenshots. I am sick of all of it. I don't bother these fucking people. Nonsense. I thought it wasn't personal, but there you are talking about me muting. She literally is over there saying she mutes every time.
No, I mean, that's not what I said, but that was a good flip of the story. By the way, I actually found the clips that I was looking for about that section when she actually told he did come in, and I was encouraging her to mute more often, but that got twisted. Anyways, here is one more little section. I'm not going to play this whole thing because most of it is addressing me, but you get thrown in at the end of it again too. Yeah. So,
what's up, y'all? Now, no.
And then we will discuss a little bit, and then we're just going to continue to get going.
Muting. She literally is over there saying she mutes every time her husband speaks because she's scared of what he's going
That's not what I said.
to say because he's drunk.
Although it is accurate.
Yeah, but it's, yeah.
That's just, that's wild to me, actually, because I didn't realize that Craig has been, in her background for that long. It doesn't seem like
I didn't realize that he was back in the background back then. But then again, I wasn't around as much.
Right. Me too, probably. But, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, yeah. And you sure as fuck mute a hell of a lot quicker and better for Craig than you do for your own children, BJ. So, I mean, whatever you're not flexing right now. I'm just saying.
Not what you said.
It's definitely not what I said. You can go, I think her July 5th stream is a prime example of what I'm talking about. Anyways.
Or the whole getting demonetized for him using the F slur, but whatever, tomatoes.
I am playing this part though because some of this is super funny, and if you haven't heard some of this, you guys will at least open up with a laugh because this is one of the best shit talk rambling rants on me that I've ever heard somebody do that just made me giggle with joy afterwards. Okay.
No, you big nose ugly bitch.
Big nose ugly bitch in the house. Large and in charge.
I wonder if that's how she prays too, asking for a friend.
The reason that I mute when Craig is speaking is because he pops his head in and I don't know what he's going to say. It's not YouTube's business what we talk about in my personal life. He only drinks on Fridays, you dumb twit. Not that that's any of your business. It's not. It's certainly not.
How far does that go?
Not my concern.
You are a nosy, good for nothing, sleazy trash bag Karen. That's what you are.
And you're such a Christian. Sweet Christian little lady. Oh my goodness. Baby Lemon looking up to our Lemon character, standing up in a superhero position. There you go. Oh my God. Craig is our number one troll. I think so too, right? Thank you so much, Tony. I appreciate that. Thank you. I think actually I do this so that I'll be able to. Oh, and of course that one, I can't heart it. Oh, well, that's okay. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's keep on going. Lindsay, from my understanding, recollection, he's been in the background almost every live ever since the April 30th, 2025 welfare check call by Dark Horse and subsequent CPS visit. Yes, definitely. So it's interesting to hear her say the same thing pretty much, a year and a half ago. That's interesting. There he only sleeps. He drinks on Friday. Yeah, right. He drinks on days that end with Y. That's right, exactly. You're good, Infamous. You're fine. All right, here we go.
Karen that has nothing to do than to use the names of victims and their families as an excuse to drag people constantly to make your miserable self feel better. I can't with you.
I am going to play the full thing in context because how you get wrapped in with the kids at the end is actually, yeah, I am.
Yeah. Plus, for future reference, every day is Friday when you are unemployed. So I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, and he's over the age of 21. Nobody cares what he does. Do your thing. She missed the entire point. Again, you can go and watch it. I timestamped it all for you guys. Feel free.
You really need help. When your own husband comes on YouTube.
This is the best part ever. The best part right here. Well. And
says that you are, what is it? What was the term that he used?
She's so bothered by what my spouse said, but couldn't remember the word. It was consumed.
Nonsense. His own husband says that she is, what was the word? Oh my God, I'm so upset I can't even remember the freaking word. This consumes her. That should tell you all you need to know. This fucking consumes her.
I'm sorry, but when she gets like this, I mean, I don't know. I kind of find it funny. I'm sorry, but I mean, I don't want anybody to be, turmoil all the time or whatever, but I mean, she makes her own bed, right? So, I mean, it's all on her own shoulders. She puts everything on her, but, she loses her words. She gets so mad. She just can't even find her words, And I mean, it happens to everybody. But with her, it's out here for us to all see. So, I just always think it's funny.
I would be embarrassed.
I'd be embarrassed that I tried to twist it and turn it into this when it wasn't even close to this, because he was absolutely saying that I get consumed in these projects and where I stand for victims. And there's nothing, it's self-explanatory. You can go listen to Kyle say it himself. I mean, he's in the comment section. He knows how consumed I am.
Well, you should show her your cardboard cutout of her that you have. So.
Oh, I tell her. I hug her every night and I say, it's going to be okay. You're good enough. You're smart enough. And gosh darn it, people love you.
Hoping that it goes to the real thing, kind of like a voodoo doll.
They're going to run with that shit. So
We're joking. We're joking. I'm feeling petty to calm my nerves. Sorry, everyone.
Embarrassed. Do you realize that he just admitted that you are obsessed with the drama so much so that it consumes you? And I freaking believe it. You spend all.
She added all sorts of stuff in there that wasn't even.
Your quote unquote husband, Brittany, it says the same thing about you. He says, don't, like you're obsessed with it. He has said things like that to you before. So,
That's typical her.
You love it.
What everybody else does. Justin has never done a thing to you.
I'm going to skip through that part because that's just unnecessary, because he absolutely has been a part of a bunch of bullshit that was done to me, but that's between me and him, and he's screaming anyway.
Really? Really, bitch? You're passionate about going live and dragging people for filth and inciting all kinds of hate and real life shit against them? Because maybe you won't do it, but I'm going to be honest with you.
So she's claiming that I would, okay, this is why this part is imperative that people listen to, because she's already, in my opinion, gaslighting and dog whistling that she thinks somebody is going to encourage something to happen real life. That wasn't.
Same thing, right? Everybody is telling everybody to go real life on her, but yeah, anyways. Stitching, thank you so much. 11 months. You'll be back in a few minutes. All right. We will see you then. We will see you then. She gets some brain farts, right? Oh my God. It's just so frazzled. And I mean, I don't know. It's just parts of it. It's just funny to me. I don't know. Maybe that makes me a bitch, but I don't know. No, that's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Oh, here we go.
What anything that happened, that's nothing we stand for. Again, and Mal gets mentioned coming up too. And I know she doesn't stand for any of that either. So please, again, this is a YouTube conversation. Don't take it any further.
Put nothing past you. You're a fraud.
And if you are being threatened, and if CPS is being leveraged, as you say it is, be an adult, handle your business, protect your family, go to the police and report it. You are a grown woman.
Right.
Instead of doing that,
Exactly.
you and constantly use.
Exactly. Where's all the police reports, Brittany? Where is all the fucking police reports if you're being harassed so badly, right? And I mean, keep in mind, this is a year and a half ago. So there should be definitely something on record by now, you would think, because she says still today that the same people are harassing her. So, I mean, like it's obviously not that bad, because she's the kind that would go to the police, And of course, over the last little while, she definitely has law enforcement knocking at her door lately. But not on her, not because she is the one that is, making reports and stuff, no. They just they're there because of other people having concerns for their family. You know,
It as victimhood. That is my opinion.
And you're as fraudulent as they come. I don't put shit past you. So I'm not even going to say that you wouldn't do some foul real life shit like that on your own. I believe you would with a quickness. But nonetheless, you're cheap, freaking fraudulent, petty Betty Karen, trash bag. Oh my God, I can't. It's people like you that cause shit like this. Period.
Triggered.
No shit. I mean, how many, you know, I mean, I guess they're not really bad things. They're just immature things to say about somebody. But I mean, how many can you string in a row, Brittany? I mean, that must have been like 5 or 6 insults. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's hilarious sometimes.
A quick mute. She'll be right back.
I wish you would have kept this live up though. Damn.
Mm-hmm. This is what I don't like when people do this kind of stuff and then delete it. Stand on that shit. If this is true, stand on that
You
shit.
want to sit here and mock me?
Exactly.
You want to sit here and mock
Stand on
me
it.
about turning my audio off? I mute because of people like you.
I was actually encouraging you to mute more for the dignity of your family. That was it.
Because of trash bags like you.
What's that?
I said it's everything that we've ever said is to try to help you protect them because you don't seem to get that.
Yep.
Sit there with your ear to the speaker, just looking for anything that you can.
And again, just a reminder to those in the back, if you are walking around with a
It sounds
boombox held to your
familiar.
ear and leg warmers, I have a
Right.
picture of it. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not intentionally looking for things. These are things that even from the plain ear without headphones on, you can hear very much so. You don't have to look for these things. They're apparent in most of your streams. Again, projection.
To twist. You can't come on here and do your own content. You want to sit here and talk about you want to sit here and say that people, oh my God, I'm so mad, y'all. I'm so pissed right now.
Yeah, we can tell.
Just give me a minute. Because I am.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Sorry, I heard you say uh-oh, and I was like, shit, I'm muted. So, anyways, yeah, that was funny. I was saying that she has diarrhea of the mouth, but she's also constipated. So, you know, yeah.
Infamous has been a member for 17 months. She says, thank you, love, for being part of your community. Love you, sis.
Oh, I love you too, Infamous. My sweetheart, she's one of my OGs. Been here forever. So, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. All right, here we go.
I'm going to say some shit that I regret.
I think you already did.
I am over it. I am over all of you.
Right? She called her a
Every one of
trash
you
bag.
that spend
What?
your
Hang on,
time-
pause. I was just gonna say, Rebel told that. So do we. That's the whole point of us bringing it
Hey,
up.
Bobby.
Is that most like, oh my God, most of the time she doesn't, and that's what me and Nonsense have said is, yes, we want her to mute whenever someone comes in the room. That's
Oh,
the
is
whole
somebody confused?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, I don't know. They just said like, oh, I don't mind that she mutes when someone comes in the room. Well, she doesn't. And that's
Right.
the issue, is that we wish she would, because no one else asks to be on this platform
Right.
other than you choosing to be. So no one else needs to hear anything else is the point.
Yeah, I was actually suggesting muting more often because people don't mind. People really don't mind if you, like, especially with children. Again, it is what it is. Her choice to do that. But in my opinion, it does give people, I mean, yeah.
Focused on other people, trashing them to the bitter end. Sitting like I've never in my life seen people that get so fucking mad at somebody that don't even speak on them. It's crazy. Mallory, talk about you.
This is why I'm playing this, because yes, she is absolutely going over the top with me, but she includes Mal in the foul shit that she just said. Separate it out. Mal has nothing to do with my feelings, anything on you. That was developed all on my own. I know, crazy thought. I didn't even know who Mal was. Didn't have a clue that there was nothing. I knew nothing for the longest time.
Can't you shut the fuck up? Why are you so obsessed? How long ago has Mallory been a part of my channel, you guys? I feel like it's at least a year and a half. Is it not?
She knows
It's
exactly who fell out.
And I have the dates. So just to throw it out there, guys, it's not. Neither was the SWAT call. Neither was the wellness check. The wellness check was about a year and a half. But it was just May of last year was everything else. And then I left July of last year. And there is reasoning behind why I waited to come forward, which Nonsense and I will talk about as well.
Yes.
She has no
Okay.
perception of time, obviously.
Right, yeah. Good to see you, Bobby. So, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't
You're
mean to
okay.
make you lose
You know
your
what to do.
thought.
Tell me to mute.
No. That's okay. You're good. You're good.
You're good.
She can't get her own content. She's not freaking original enough to come up with her own shit. This is easy.
That's
This
really
is
rude.
lazy.
And
She
she-
even
well,
talked about how this is easy
Do you
content.
think you are?
Right? She was doing I don't know what the hell she was talking about tonight. Oh yeah, they were the Gypsy Rose Chicky Boo or whatever. And all just the same thing. She's just playing other people's videos. And yeah, if you're gonna do true crime, like just God, please, just stop. Just don't do it. Just that's my advice. Don't do it at all. Because you're no good at it. You're really, really no fucking good at it. Like to be true crime, it takes a lot. You know, there's a lot of information in these cases that come out, and it takes a while to gather information and figure it out, and put something together to present to your audience. It takes work. You can't just take somebody else's and just use theirs. Especially when it comes to true crime. It's just it's crazy, and that's how she does it. That's the way that
She takes the path of least resistance.
right.
That is it.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
It ain't nothing to fire up a live stream and sit there and commentate over everybody else's live and talk shit the whole time.
It is really,
It does.
yeah, exactly. It's just ironic right there. But I mean, it's easy in the fact of we watch stuff, we take notes, we walk it back. Like that's okay. I don't have to explain this stuff.
How simple is that? You simple bitch. That's what you want.
That's a compliment. Seriously, I wish she would realize like I am extremely simple. I'm not complicated to figure out. It's
Nonsense.
complicated
It's
to figure out. I don't
"Thank you,
speak in a
ma'am.
complex
Thank
way.
you, ma'am."
I'm very simple, and that's a compliment that you acknowledge that. So probably not use it for a dig next time.
Nonsense. You're a simple bitch.
Yes,
You're
I
a
am.
simple bitch.
Okay,
That's what you
Yep.
I call myself that. Okay, and
You're a fraud. You
Oh.
sit here and you lie to these people all the time, and you tell them how, I just care about the victims and their families. It's not personal, Brittany. Oh, it's not personal, but you slagged me on my looks how many times? It's not personal, but you put my picture,
oh yeah, I'm a petty bitch. Nobody said I'm not. I can. Yeah. Okay.
the worst fucking pictures you can find of me on your freaking thumbnail.
Give me something to work with then.
It's not personal, but you talk about my fucking husband. It's not personal, but you let people in.
I use that as an example.
Oh my God. I gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hey, Brittany, I'm sure you're listening. If you're not, well, you're just missing out anyways. I have been doing a little bit of research on the 8-passenger story with Ruby Frankie and Jody Hildebrand. And I have downloaded over 1,000 files, photos, documents, whatever else I could find that is included in the case of those two. And I have been going through it and reading it because one day I would love to go and do a deep back look on that story because it's just one of the most heart-wrenching that has been out the last little while. So that's how you do true crime, BJ. You actually do the work yourself, right? And you come up with your own content. But anyways, I'm working on it. Lindsay, I'm telling you, it's a lot. Okay. I didn't realize it would be, I'm not even done. I'm not even done down. I don't know if my computer is going to be able to hold it all, but I'm trying. So that will definitely be coming up in, let's just say 2026 sometime. We'll be deep diving into that. So yeah. So all right. But yeah, that's how you do, PJ. So anyways, just takes a little bit of effort. That's all. All right, here we go.
Your chat, drag me for filth, and talk shit.
Just so you know, if you were present in this chat today, it will be clipped, it will be shown, and it will be saying that you are taking part in a whole hate campaign and all of this other stuff. So please be mindful if you come out of the bushes, to be expected, because they are screen recording this, although it will stay up. They are also monitoring the chat. They will be showing your comments on the screen. You can guarantee and bitching about it. So be very aware that whatever you say will be held and used against you in the future. Not in a court of law in Brittany's head.
This is what we holding.
Am I wrong?
Not wrong. Accurate.
Accurate as fuck.
About my kids, it's not true. And here you are. You guys, it's fair game. You can say whatever you want to
Here comes everybody making comments just so they're seeing in the chat.
say about her. The other day, somebody said that you look like a man in Molly Go Lightly's chat. I
Oh.
wasn't even around. I was nowhere to be found.
Oh,
Said you look like a man.
we know this, okay?
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
boy.
God she's bringing it up again. Thank gosh, sorry.
Again, the community post is still up. You can read it yourself.
Said that you was a trainee. I was nowhere in sight. I wasn't a part of that live. I wasn't on that panel. I wasn't in that chat. I didn't say it. But you know what she did? She went on her community post. She shared the screenshots and she blamed me for the shit.
Did not. You got an
Bitch, I
honorable
wasn't
mention.
even there. I didn't say anything about you looking like a man or sounding like one. Okay? That sounds like a
Ooh, well, you have since. Just saying. Because I've heard her since this definitely say that about nonsense. I think she did just not that long ago, didn't she? Because Nonsense was doing some cooking or some baking or something like that not too long ago. And she was on camera in her kitchen. So yeah, BJ has definitely talked about her looks and her body and just I'm crazy. Nonsense is beautiful. So yeah.
personal problem. I didn't have any part of it. You see,
That sounds like a person.
after every
We're almost done.
me, like Justin, you no.
Yeah, Granny. I thought the same thing. When I first listened to it, I went, oof,
Rolls off the tongue a little too easily, if you ask me.
very easily. No, they were saying I look like one. They were asking if I was male or female. That's their joke that they think is so funny to ask if I'm a male or a female. Like it's offending me. It doesn't offend me, but it offends an entire community that is made into a joke. It's quite ironic.
People like you are the problem.
Okay.
You are the problem.
Mm.
You're a hypocrite. People like you are hypocrites. You want to sit there and pretend like you're in this for all the kids and the families and all of that. You want me to tell you something? You're worse than any of them could ever be.
Mm.
You're worse than any tragedy pimp on this platform.
Mm.
You're worse
Tell
than any fucking troll on this platform. And you want me to tell you why you're worse, nonsense?
Tell us.
You're worse
Take us to
because
church.
you use Sebastian's name.
Oh.
You use Katie and Chris's name.
Ouch.
You use Seth's name
Ooh.
as an excuse.
Meanwhile, she has Seth as moderator. Okay.
Wow. Talk about using Seth's name for, thinking your own good. All on the back of Sebastian. Brittany, you're no better, bitch. Like, honestly, you're no better.
I wonder if he texted her and told her to say that.
I wonder.
And drag people on YouTube and talk shit and put them down.
Now, reminder, Mal got thrown into the middle of all of this right here. All of her dislike of me, Mal got mentions in the middle, okay?
And talk about their looks, talk about their parenting, talk about everything that you can find wrong with them. You're worse.
Oh,
And if you
this
don't take
didn't
the 1
age very
minute to
well.
turn up those live streams, what number are we on, you guys? She wants to sit there and talk about how every freaking body else.
Y'all are just begging for another series with a whole lot of videos.
I know, I can't wait.
Yikes, people just be begging.
And I think she also doesn't realize that the reason that you have so many parts is because her and the people she sits with keep putting out bullshit.
The crazy thing is those aren't even numbered in the parts usually when it's petty,
right.
but it's numbered as a part of that. Like it's very separated. I don't put all of that stuff in there. It's very easy to follow, but some people have a hard time. Okay.
But go look at what number live stream she's on this.
Factually, it's coming up on number 22.
Yeah, Bobby.
20, you don't even have to
we're
look. We're on number 22. And like I said last night, we should be probably more like 800 because of the misinformation.
Lindsay, this was all prior to the filings in Pennsylvania, although it was clearly in the works, in my opinion. Hence our obvious unraveling. Yes. And that's like I just said, that this did not age very well. So, not at all. Good on you, Brittany. Good on. At least she's consistent with shit not aging well and the lying and the making up stories and all that kind of stuff, right? Interesting. Pretty interesting.
And how many different creators and channels continue to do it. No shame.
Week. Ever since you stepped back in and you started dragging me, dragging Justin, dragging Smiley, dragging CJ, dragging everybody that you can. Ever since you stepped up, guess whose name you're doing it under? Sebastian
Tell
Rogers.
us. Oh.
You are a fraud.
Mm.
You are a hypocrite. And you are a phony ass bitch. And I'm
Yes.
sick of it.
Stand on that shit.
I'm
Then I'm going to delete it.
ending this live because I know
Listen to the switch of tone.
it's attached to what I'm here for. Just know that me getting that email was what set me off. I had no intentions of doing this.
So, in all,
That had nothing to do with me or nonsense.
yes. Do you know who it was from?
She says it at the very beginning of that live. I have a clip of it, but I didn't know who it was.
Okay.
So,
I wasn't sure. I've never.
no, I
Nothing
never
to do with me. Yeah.
I'm going to end this right now.
I also find it very convenient that these emails always pop up around the time when she is being held to the fire with accountability and things. And I always also find it ironic that at the very opening of her stream, a lot of times there's a troll account that pops in that says something horrific and gives her this whole, I have a lot of questions, but I'll just carry on.
And I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about things that matter. Okay.
Do you hear that switch?
I needed to say this.
Okay.
And George said she didn't call CPS. She messaged minutes prior to your live to distract you. Maybe she did. I don't know, Ben. All right, guys. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm sorry, y'all, but sometimes I'm just over it. I'll be back.
Oh, I missed the petty Betty Karen. You guys are right. I don't remember what timestamp that is in this, though. Hold on. Will you hold the floor while I go through this? They want to
maybe
play that.
I could be, yeah.
Adjective.
My Zofran's kicking in, so I'm not as anxious anymore. And also, I know Nonsense said this at the beginning, but after I go through everything and I show you guys all my screenshots, which I will say I'm not showing you everything that I have because I don't think all of it matters. There's some that I've shared with Nonsense that I'm not comfortable sharing because I do want to keep it specifically like between me and Brittany and not necessarily bring anyone else. If I do mention anyone else's name, I have gone to them previously and asked permission to either utilize their name or share a screenshot. And in all of my screenshots, I have blacked out every single name as well. But I do also have the unredacted versions. So I'm trying to think of one other thing. After today, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. If anyone does have any questions, they aren't comfortable in the live, you can always email me or find me on social media under Mallory Doyle. But other than that, like, I'm blocking her. Her name is blocked. I'll probably listen in when people talk because the thing is even though I'm doing this,
like, does she not see how she? I mean, I guess it probably maybe pisses her off even more. That like, doesn't she see that like? Especially with certain people, like she doesn't really get it under their skin. You know what I mean? Like that's what I think that's what like one of Brittany's things that she would like to do every day. Who can I piss off, right? Who can I annoy? And it's amazing to see these two women, especially these two, up here just, talking about normal, just being like, I don't give a shit, say what you want about me, like whatever. And it takes a lot to do that on here. So good for them.
And try and stop someone else from getting hurt. There is this is also something that I've held in for a very long time, and after it's done, I'm done with it. So yeah, Granny's watching. Exactly.
I did play this already, but somebody must have missed it. So here you go. This is just the best adjective chain I've heard in a long time.
You're cheap, freaking fraudulent, petty Betty Karen, trash bag. Oh my God, I can't.
Yeah, you can't. That was not a very good sling of insults.
Also, my mom's name is Karen, and she currently has the big C word, and so let's not call people Karens.
Well, disclaimer for even Mal, since I don't think she knows, but Mal, just so you know, the word on the street is I'm a fraud, and I've been exposed like 40 some times. So everything that you're about to hear upcoming in this live stream is representative of Mal, and Mal only her truth because
that's a good point.
Just giving Mal that disclaimer, she is being hosted a complete fraudulent channel. So there's that. Okay, carrying on.
That's why I came here.
That's why you came here. Fraud unite. Would you like to go back and start at the beginning?
Yep.
Okay. The floor is yours.
Okay. So I'm going to be a little bit scatterbrained. There's a lot to mention. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of situations. There's a lot of things that I just want to.
Should we start with text messages so people have a foundation of where, or whatever you want to start with, whenever you want me to share a screen?
I think I want to try to do it more.
However, lay it out.
In chronological order, because if I go, because we will be. I did a screen recording of the text messages of me leaving, why I left, how she reacted to when I left. And me and Nonsense are going to be reading through them. She will be Brittany, I will be me. They will be on screen. You will be able to see the entire conversation between me and her when I left, because she never called me. We never had a phone conversation about me leaving. She never gave me the respect to do that. We did have one phone call later on that I had set up because, and I will get into that as well.
That's just true Brittany style right there. Like you would think that a conversation could be had between the two of them, but obviously not. Brittany.
Where I had specified to her multiple times that we were not friends. I was doing this to give her the respect that she did not give me, to hear something come out of my mouth. And so we will get into that. I will be reading those. But I think it's important to kind of get some of the other information out too, just because chronologically it'll make more sense of everything that we've been through as to why I end up leaving and being hurt and so on. So if that makes sense to you guys. So let me. Okay. You talk too. Don't just leave me hanging. I'm going through everything as well.
She's just,
Hang on.
don't leave me up here by myself.
One of the other things too is that with having the conversations and all this hate bonding that I've done since I left, I have heard the storyline, the narrative that she tried to spin after I left. So a handful of those narratives I will also be bringing up and proving inaccurate with different things. I know she told a lot of people that it was a monetary reason. And I know she's also utilizing me as an excuse for her Patreon. I had logged out 2 days after I left of everything and sent her proof of that. And she knew that. So she just doesn't want to do that stuff. And that's why she doesn't. And she's trying to utilize me as the scapegoat for that.
That's been a common theme.
Yeah.
I'm correct.
Yeah, it's weird.
With a dramatic reading, to be honest, I should have contained myself.
I know. So I do have notes because that's the type of person I am.
I love
it. I also have all of my screenshots. Hang on, let me open
Infamous.
this. I wonder if I can just share.
Whatever you need to do. Ooh, I got it.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and put that up. So this here is the ones that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. I have an entire other folder that has more unredacted stuff as well.
Just for future reference, don't piss Mal off and lie about her. Look at that. I love it. This is called organization, people.
Otter Daisy, do you want me to keep who you are to me? I'm just asking because I think it would actually play a big role in this if I was able to say it, but I don't want to if you don't want me to. But the thing is too is a lot of this is not even me. This is stuff where other people saw it and took screenshots and sent it to me, and saw her doing things that they side-eyed. And when I went to people and was like, "Hey, I really need to get all of this out there." Okay. So Otter Daisy is my friend Katie, a very good friend of mine. She is someone that I met through Brittany's channel. But if any of you guys were there, Katie is the best friend of Madeline Kingsbury, who was killed last year, and is involved in that case. And I've gotten very close to Katie. I actually interviewed her on Brittany's channel, which Brittany was mad when Katie asked her to take it down because it was getting such great views. But we took it down just for the safety of the case, to the point where I went and watched and stayed with Katie's kids when she had a baby. So we are very close. And I think it's very important, especially just because Brittany in the past has tried to weaponize Maddie's case and my closeness to Maddie's case against me because I made genuine friendships and connections in that case with people close to the case.
God, she's such a fucking jealous bitch. It's unbelievable. That's just insane to me. But, crazy. God, Brittany, fuck. She wants to be number one in everybody's life. And, it's like nobody else is allowed to have anybody else but BJ in their life. It's kind of creepy. Creepy.
But the thing is, to me, it's like they're just my friends now, my family now. They're not people in a case anymore. And I don't think Brittany understands that. So I just thought that was important because I wasn't expecting to see her in here. Okay, where was I before that?
You got it?
Yeah. No, I don't. Where was I?
You were talking about Otter Daisy.
Yeah, before that.
In that. Oh, before that?
Yeah.
Chronological order.
Yes.
Okay. Before that?
I'm trying to think. So I'm just going to do everything chronologically. Like I said, I have all my receipts here. I have more
Like
receipts here. What?
I'll start paying attention and keeping track. I got you.
I'm also scatterbrained because I'm anxious. So
you're fine. I got it. I know where I need to be. I'm tuned in.
So, that's what I was saying, is that a lot of these were not something that I had ahead of time. Obviously, when
in all reality, what you're seeing up here is a file that Mallory has, and it's titled, allegedly with Brittany J. receipts. And it's actually really sad that people have to have files like this, first of all. When it comes to somebody that you used to be best friends with, it's I couldn't imagine like me and Jilly, you know what I mean? I couldn't imagine that even if me and Jilly fell out, that I would be up here like telling all her secrets and shit. There's no fucking way I would do that. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's hard for me to understand how people do that. And I don't know. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's sad that Mal has had to take this much time out of her life to, first of all, find all this stuff, gather it all together. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. BJ, fuck, you're so, I don't know.
I left everything. When I left the channel, she kicked me out of Discord before I had the chance to leave. But other than that, like I had logged out of everything. I'd unsubscribed. I'd stopped my memberships, everything like that within the first few days of me leaving. And I, for my own mental health, could not watch her. Like I said, for the first 2 weeks, I was in bed crying and throwing up. Like, you can ask my mom, which she might be listening. So if you're listening and in chat, Mom, you can tell them, like, you were worried about me because I was just like, I wasn't eating. I was just laying in bed. I was crying all the time because it was something where my entire day and my entire life was the channel, which is not healthy. It is not healthy at all whatsoever. I was so much happier once I got through to the other side of that.
Hey, Mom. Hope you feel better.
Yes, she's tested positive yesterday for the big C, so she's hanging in there. You'll see it. She'll come in under Karen if she is listening.
Yeah, no calls, no Karens then.
But it was the type of thing. What?
This really meant something to you.
Yeah. It was something where I had literally, I'd be up all night because she goes live so late. And then after her lives, we'd stay on an after panel with our friends. And we'd talk for hours after that. So I wasn't getting to bed. My normal bedtime was like 3 a.m. and I work a full-time job. So I would be getting up at noon and then going really fast, trying to do my work really fast, and then coming home to get ready for the live, all while I'm at work, having Brittany in my ear while we're on the phone all day. You know, like I sent, and this is not me talking about our kids, but I sent the boys gifts all the time. I sent Brittany, I'd go to Walmart and I found a bunch of shirts about autism and I took pictures and I was like, please, can I get you one? Let me send it to you. Like, it was something where it was a very important friendship and it was all day, every day for a full 8 months. And
that's really hard.
Yeah. And all of a sudden it went to like, no, I need to stand up for myself and say, I need to leave. This isn't good for me anymore.
And let me play devil's advocate for a second either. She is not blaming her for the time or the.
Oh, God, no.
And I'm really glad that she did, because I think that Mal's just a sweetheart. So I'm really glad that she found her voice and was able just to be like, hey, you know what? This is not okay anymore. And I don't sit with it. So I'm going to get up and leave the room. You know, like, good for her. Good for her.
Into this, or her, like, she didn't feel held hostage. She
Which also I'll say, like, good for all the other ones as well that have, like, just, you know, over the last little while kind of decided that they just can't sit with the stuff that Brittany does and puts out there and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, good on all of them for sure. My prediction is there'll be more. There'll be more.
You wanted to be there. This was
I loved it.
Yeah, you were making these choices because you enjoyed it. You loved this, and that's why it impacted you, in my opinion, so strongly too.
Yeah, I loved, and I mean, yeah, even going, like, doing my own channel and stuff like that. Like, I have always been here, and I have text messages that I'll show you guys of me saying to her and her saying to me, like, I know you're just here for the cases, not the drama, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's all I've ever been here for. And for me, it was that, but then also I'd found friends here. There was a group of people that I still talk to till this day, that multiple groups of people that I have become friends with. And that was also one thing that she didn't understand, is that I'm a people person. So when I talk to you, it's not I get what I want and I leave. I make connections with people because I think everyone's important. And she did not like that. She was very vocal to others about, I didn't know Mallory spoke to this person. I didn't know Mallory was friends with this person or had this connection. And it's like, I make genuine connections with people because I genuinely care about people. And I don't know, it was a whirlwind of a time. And I was like doing it
30?
for
Brian Kane. I sound like I'm 30. Is that what you're saying? Because I do. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you. If you were saying that about me, I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. You can vouch for that. Mal rocks. Yeah, she seems like a really, really sweet lady. So, yeah. I'm glad that she's not having to deal with all the stress and emotional chaos, I would think, that would come with being a friend of BJ's. Just saying. So yeah.
me, but then also you'll see some text messages that I'll share as well, where I literally say to her, like, I'm here because I love and support you, and I know that you also need this. So even if there was a night that I wasn't feeling up to going on the live, I'd go on because I knew how badly she needed the money. And at the time, I'm under the impression that she still gives off to this day, that she doesn't make much on YouTube. It's the only income, it's her income. And I cared about that because I cared about her household being, good. I cared about her boys. I still do. Yeah, exactly. Betty Joe. Like, there's so many people, even the people that I knew didn't talk to me after I left and were behind Brittany at that time, which didn't bother me. I would still reach out if I knew something happened. Like Betty said, Mallory emailed me to see how I was doing after my eye surgery. Absolutely. There's been people who have gone through deaths in their family where I reached out to them and I just said, hey, like, I know we don't talk. I know you can't talk to me, but like, I just want you to know that I'm sorry. And I'm not saying this to make myself look good. I'm just saying, like, there was definitely a difference in the humanized factor behind me and Brittany. And it's something that I still struggle with to this day. Why didn't I see that? So
Right, the way
If you want
that
me to
like
pin comments
you
so you can see.
were, and compared to the way that she was, I totally understand. I think what she's saying here, she wasn't getting back what she was giving, right? So, which is that always sucks. That always sucks. So, um, Brian, okay, oh boy, Mallory's in trouble. So, anyways, this is from August 5th, 2024. So this is an old stream. It is not the one that just happened the other night on Nonsenses, but a year and a half ago on Nonsenses. And we're just kind of comparing how things are today with Brittany as compared to how they were back then as well. So a lot of similarities. A lot of similarities.
Easier.
I have my chat up on the side, but it's up to you.
Okay. The reason I usually don't is because then they get talk shit too. But if you want, I can.
You're fine. You're good. Okay, so where should I go from here? We got really close. I was talking to her all day, every day. I will say a lot of it is when you're with her. Yeah, what you can put Otter Daisy's last one up too. When you're with her, it's not even, let's talk about what we're going to do on the live that night. It's, oh my gosh, this person's live. Oh my God, you should see who's in this person's chat. Oh my gosh, you should do this. You could see this. You could do this. And I hated it. Everyone knew that I did not like the drama. There's so many situations of me being like, just ignore it. Like, we're not drama. We just can ignore it, do true crime, and it'll go away. Because another thing that people don't realize is that you're in a bubble when you're over there. Yes, and Mo, we got it to her too. We got her that information. But it's
the chat's distracting you.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I'm distracted in general. You're in a bubble when you're over there, and she has a very crazy way of making you believe everything that she's telling you. And it wasn't until
You're in a bubble. That's an interesting way of describing being over, a mod over a BJ's, being over, associated with her channel, like whatever. You're in a bubble. That's an interesting way of explaining it for sure.
I left that I found everything. And it's hard because there's definitely things, and I've said this in many of chats, that is just me. I did things that I was not proud of because of her. Now, a lot of the stuff that she had asked me to do that I'm not proud of, I went to those people and apologized because I did have to take accountability because I was the one who did it. But there's also a lot of other things where I was doing things because I was new to YouTube, because when I came to BJ's channel, it was like one of my first situations on live stream. So I didn't understand the background. I didn't understand the history with people. And it was easier for her to say, these people are going real life on me. We need to protect my kids, to have me look someone up or do something in her name. Because to me, I'm like, oh my God, YouTube is crazy behind the scenes. People are so
get out of my bubble.
Like, I have to protect her and her family.
You really thought it was a genuine concern.
Yes. And it's hard though, because I do still feel a lot of guilt and a lot of because I did do it. And when I left her, I went to all those people myself, took accountability, told them everything I'd searched, and apologized. And I was always like, if you don't forgive me, that's fine. I did the thing. But I need you to know that it's something that I regret, I've learned from, and I'm never going to do again, which I will get into as well. But there is, it was, I don't know, to find out that not only am I not the first person, but that her history and background like she also didn't share that and lied to me and others about that to get us to do things, which is crazy.
Can you give us an explanation if somebody is comfortable with you mentioning, like, how did she get you to walk into some of these spaces? Like, how did she get you to do those things? If there's somebody that is willing to even their situation be mentioned, I think it would be a good example to give people
Yeah.
if she manipulates people behind the scenes, in my opinion.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of exactly. Well, it's gonna stick to the one situation.
You don't have to names. It's fine.
No, you're good. Can I talk about it, bestie? Just want to make sure.
Do I need bribery?
And that's cool that she's like literally asking people in the chats that are like involved with situations like this if they can if she can show it. You know, that's that's not interesting. Very respectful. Very respectful. So, Brian says, I remember when Brittany and Mallory were both doing the stream at night. Yes. But a little earlier in this one, you heard BJ shame Mallory for calling her ex co-host. Well, you guys were co-hosts. Now you're not. So what do you call it, Brittany? You know? Just, well, yeah.
Do I need to go find whiskey? Just joking. Wolfie knows I'm joking.
There's a lot to it. I'm almost there. Okay. So
go however you want in your order.
No, you're good. I will get to that though, because that comes in with the swatting incident, which I will go over.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll get into that too, Katie. Because I do have screenshots of that as well.
All right.
So we're gonna start with when she had a death in her family. It was something that happened suddenly. It happened tonight while we were live. She just left the live. It was just me, so I ended up ending the live. And then she came back to let us know, which all of this she said publicly. I'm sure she's obviously deleted them now. But she had a death in her family. Someone in her family had collapsed and had been taken to the hospital and had died a few days later. We told her many of times, like, you don't have to go live. You don't have to do this. Like, just be with, her significant other, be with the boys. Like, don't. And she went live. She went live every night after that. She would tell us it was her way of escaping, which is, it can be true. That's fine. I'll give her that. That's fine. But one of the things that had come out of that was that a group of us mods behind the scenes had sent her.
I don't think that there's really anything that would stop Brittany from going live. It doesn't seem like there is anything that would stop her from going live. No matter what it is. It's crazy.
A sympathy food basket. It was me, someone named Poppy, who's no longer around on YouTube, NorCal Jim, and Eddie are all things serious. And Red Eye Obsolete at the time. And we sent her this meal. And I didn't realize that this was an issue until after I left, when the next group of mods left, and I'd had conversations with them about how she was talking shit about the meal that we sent her.
All right. So Brittany was friends with Mal. Okay. Two women, friends, co-hosts, working together to grow one channel. I do believe that that's what the consensus was back then between them. And Brittany has a tragedy in her family, and to be a good friend, of course, Mallory's like, oh, hey, you know what? Like, let's send her a meal, to help her out, and so she doesn't have to worry about it and all that kind of stuff. And then you hear that person that you took your time and your money to help out is bitching and complaining about what they got. That to me is just fucked up, no matter what. Even if you weren't satisfied with what you got, like, still at least fucking show a little gratitude. And you'd never see that from her, ever, ever, ever. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Hello, everyone coming in. Hey, Jason. Hello, Angel. Good to see you, Mandy. Hello, Lilith. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hey, Lucia. Come on in, you guys. Come on in. we are watching a
Hey,
ret-
everyone.
good to see you guys. We are watching a retro nonsense. This is from August 5th, 2024. This is also a time where she had Mallory up on panel to straighten out a few bags of bullshit that was thrown around back then. So that's what we're watching. Keep in mind, it's from a year and a half ago, August 5th, 2024. You should see the date. Maybe it's too small. Maybe it's really tiny for some of you. I'll make it a little bit bigger. There we go. So this is from August 5th, 2024. And I just thought it'd be interesting to go back and have a listen. It is very, very similar and echoes quite a bit of what Mal said just the other night when she was on Nonsense. So welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. I know it's early, late, however you want to put it. But we're here for a little while, a little longer. I don't want to be here too late. We didn't start until midnight, so but we'll be here for a little bit, at least probably another hour. So yeah, come on in, you guys. Hey, NorCal. Oh shit, the food basket, he says. Hey, Black Widow, Grammy. Hello, everyone. Come on in, you guys. Get yourself comfortable. Welcome in from the hive. The bees are coming in. Awesome. Good to see you guys. All right, let's keep on going here.
Which I will get into everything that's in the meal, and you guys will be able to see it. I'll just grab this. Let's see.
Sis, I see you right next to you.
Hang on.
If you need me to take it down so you can prep too, I can take it down.
No, you're good. There we go. So if you guys see here's my order confirmation. It was delivered by 1-800 Flowers on 4/7/2023. You guys can see here, recipient address, Brittany J. This is from my email here, as my email's out there. Anything that I haven't taken back of myself or blocked out myself is fine. Hang on. So this is the next part of it here. This is what we sent her. It was a comforting meal. It had 2 pounds of ham, 2 pounds of turkey. It had an apple crisp, cheesy potatoes, stuffing, and like a few other things. And then you guys can see here.
That's fucking good. I'm sorry if that came to my door and I didn't have to do any of that cooking. I would be pretty goddamn grateful. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. How can anybody complain about something like that? That just doesn't make sense. But it's Brittany, so,
This,
Here, we love you guys.
this part actually blows me away.
Mm-hmm.
Blows me away how ungrateful
Yeah.
and entitled, just like speechless.
Yeah. Note to self, you're too cute. You're too cute. That really is a lot of food for 2 adults and 2 kids. Yeah, absolutely. And the thought and effort that it took for people to, participate. Excuse me. I'm sure they probably, took a pool together and were able to help her out. And she complained about it. She bitched and complained. Like, what? It doesn't make sense. Hey, Black Widow, how are you? Good to see you. All right, let's keep on going. NorCal Jam. I was the one that didn't want to send cash, didn't trust it, and beyond that, where am I? From communities come together to take the burden off the family so they can grieve. Exactly. And I think it's a sweet, sweet thing that people do to send meals over just to help, They don't have to worry about it, that it's there, it's done, easy, it's just, of course, Brittany, she's not grateful. Not at all. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, Viv, right? She wanted money only. Exactly. And I do believe Mal mentions that actually. She brings that up. So here we go.
During this difficult time, we're always here for you. and then we all signed our names. Okay. Let's see. We also sent a greeting card, our thoughts and sympathy. And then the next one here.
And this wasn't a cheap meal. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Nope, it wasn't. We
Oh,
also did celebration cheesecake bites as well. If you guys can see here, it has billing address. It has my name. I obviously crossed out my address, but you guys can see what the total here was.
200. Listen, you guys. Okay. Are you sitting down? $283. It cost them to send that meal to them, to Brittany's house. $283. Like, that's not just, going to McDonald's to pick up a fucking Big Mac meal. You know what I mean? Like, $283? Unbelievable. Brittany complained. Unbelievable.
The subtotal was $234.97.
And it wasn't good enough.
Right. My God. I can't imagine. I would be so thankful. Like, unbelievable. Wow.
I found a discount code.
Crazy.
And then shipping was $47. Tax was $7. The total ended up being $283.19.
Holy $300.
And which is fine. We all had gone in together. I think Chris was the only one that didn't, but he was with us when we were picking everything out, which he'll tell you that as well. Or Red Eye.
Can we give a message right quick?
What?
So it's delivered. You see the name on the screen?
Yeah. Brittany, this, because I know you're listening. And if anyone wants to clip this and send it to her, Miss Arnold wanted me to give you a message, and I don't say this word a lot. So Nonsense is going to do it for me. But what Nonsense is about to say is a message to Brittany J from Miss Arnold.
Okay, you say the first part, and I'm just going to yell the word.
Hey, Bosco.
What was the word again?
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Is that what? Oh, that's how
Yeah.
I get to say. Oh, fuck off. I love saying that.
No way. Narcal, really? Narcal Jam says, we spent a lot of time on that meal and let her choose everything that she eventually complained about. So she chose. Oh my gosh. Literally, you can't make this shit up. Like, you just can't. That makes it even worse. That she, had input into what she could have, Oh my gosh. Wow, that's crazy. Holy moly. Hello, Janelle. Good to see you. Wow, that's insane. All right, here we go.
Love you long time.
I just don't like to say the F word a lot. So, but Miss
I'm
Arnold
still
did want to make sure
correcting you.
that message was given out. So,
Oh, yay. Go me. Look at me. The girl now.
all right. So the next one here that I have is our message in our group panel. And this is me in the thing
there
saying,
you are, Norco. You arrived just in time. We're just in time, sir. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, it's good to have people, that were there to, that's interesting. Wow. She makes me sick, begging, ungrateful bitch, right? And she said something about she got no shame the other day or something like that. Oh, reading the email that she sent to Mal's mommy. She's I got no shame. We know, bitch. We know. You do have no shame. No shame at all. You will beg for anything. You ain't got no problem. Most people have like a little bit of integrity. That they. Not you. None. Zero. So yeah. We're taken to the hospital and later passed away. Oh yeah. If anyone's curious, a few minutes back, Mel mentioned that one of BJ's members suddenly collapsed while they were alive. BJ left alive to come back later to say they were taken to the hospital and later passed away. Mal clarifies that BJ said all of this publicly, but BJ has likely deleted it. Oh, yes, absolutely. I think everything from back then that was on BJ's channel is definitely gone. Absolutely. Although she has a lot of things that are just like unlisted, because I have quite a few videos or lives or whatever it is from her channel that are unlisted. But because I have the link, I can still access it. So, yeah. I save everything that she does. So, you know. So, all right, here we go.
You can see the green is me, and then the rest is this is about the meal. So it says food ordered and set to be delivered on the 13th, and NorCal Jim says thank you for taking care of it all. I said she ended up choosing the big overall meal with 2 pounds of ham, or 2 pounds of ham and turkey, the cheesy potatoes, apple coffee cake, and then a side of cheesecake bites. Now the part of this that I want to say is that Brittany chose this. She chose the meal that we sent her.
That better, Granny? I full screened them so they can see it better.
Okay. And I have these too, so if anyone does need them. I know, it does sound amazing, doesn't it? But I found out after I left that she was saying it wasn't even a ton of food. It wasn't enough for me and my family. I wish she would have just sent us money so we could go grocery shopping, which I had conversations with people in the background who were putting money towards this.
A family of 4, like 2 pounds of turkey. What did it say? 2 pounds of turkey, 2 pounds of ham, stuffing, you know, all the sides. Like, really? Oh my God. Anyways. Wow. Just some recent talk about Roger's passing and the events that transpired. But wow, I wasn't expecting that. Yes. Mm-hmm. What? Right? Exactly. Angel, there you go. Why did Britt choose the ham if she's against cannibalism? Right? She doesn't eat pork. Come on now. Don't you know? Anyways, yeah. Oh my God. Her chat shit on you about not giving her the money. And she went with it. Oh my God. I mean, that's just pure greed right there. When people are trying to do something nice for you and instead they, you know, they buy you a present instead of bringing you cash, you know. I mean, you take it anyways, but then later on you complain and bitch about it, right? Like, fuck off this bullshit. Unbelievable. Did she, honey? I'll go take a look. All right, here we go. Yes, I do. Well, I don't know. NorCal would have to. I imagine that it was around Thanksgiving that was happening. So, what was the meal? Oh, it just says yesterday at 10, so it doesn't give a date on here. So, yeah. All right, here we go. I'll go check out a post. Here we go.
Who said, we cannot guarantee that this is going to go towards what we want it to go towards if we give her money. So
Right.
that is why we ended up sending the meal. Now we sent the meal, we
Yeah.
sent the cheesecake bites and the card. And she went on to talk about how also the other part of this is that she went on to tell multiple people. There's people in the chat that can say for sure that she said it because she said it to them. That I bought the least expensive meal that I could buy and I pocketed the rest of the money was the storyline.
Oh my
That
God.
yes, Tia. And so because she had that out there.
That is fucking unbelievable that she would do that. Bought the cheapest meat. It was $300, bitch. What the fuck? There's nothing cheap about that. Holy shit. Wow, she wants money, right? My kids don't play with toys. Exactly. That's exact. She wanted the money for Christmas, right? My kids don't play with toys. They're electronic kids. Good for you, Mother of the Year. Anyways, oh my gosh. So, all right, here we go.
And I don't know who she told. I know
Oh, this is a flowers receipt. This is August 3rd. Never mind.
a handful of people she told that to. But because of that, I obviously, brought the receipts. So, let's see. We have, here's my text messages with Brittany's when she showed that she got the meals. Okay. So here's a picture of her sending me a picture of the meals, as well as the cheesecake bites here.
So it definitely was delivered.
Yep. And those are the cheesecake bites. I know, they look delicious. Hang on. Right.
They look.
But let me see.
They do.
I have my receipts here. So as you guys saw in the beginning, it was
Okay, so BJ just made this is bad, you guys. This I mean, she better fuck man, she's gonna find herself in a world of fucking trouble. If she is lying about this. Kind of like posting stuff like this. If it's a fucking lie, boy, she's gonna find herself in some fucking hot. Sorry, I'm just trying to screenshot right now, so I can't chew gum and walk at the same time, you know? Okay, so this is Brittany's post. Just give me a second. I'll just bring up the screenshot I just took.
If I remember correctly, the pictures that were shown, I wasn't on the screen when it was playing, but when things were reviewed and that was talked about, that meal, pictures were actually shown and you could see the filth in the background.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that actually. Yeah.
It did have pictures. Yeah, there was. I know in some of them, it actually appeared like there was roach caca.
Oh God. Of course.
Ugh.
Nasty. Clean your fucking
And
house.
I remember a liquor bottle too. I mean, but
Oh, right. Yeah. All right. Hmm. Okay, so this is Brittany's post from 12 minutes ago, you guys. Just let me get it up on the screen here and make it nice and big for y'all. So,
hello, honey. Oh, go ahead.
okay, so this is Brittany's post from 12 minutes ago. And it says, a compulsive liar who lied to us about having a heart attack and many other egregious things, and a woman who was actively stealing her husband's checks from the mailbox on a weekly basis behind his back. The lies and attempts manipulation right now is real.
So, hello, honey. What happened? What's going on is that Queen Bee went live earlier tonight, and she had a panel full of ex mods of Britney's,
Mm-hmm.
and they were still in the tea. And Britney's throwing a fit. She's probably punching air.
Yeah, she probably does. She does, yeah. Um, she in this post, I do believe that she is trying to talk about um mischief, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mischief is the one that she's claiming lied about having a heart attack.
Right. Yeah.
She she debunked it all that.
Right.
And the other person she is speaking about, I'm going to
Okay.
take a shot and say Yvette, because that
No,
was another mod that was up there.
right. In this one post here, I do believe she's only talking about one person. Or no, maybe not. A compulsive liar who lied about having a heart attack and many other egregious things. Okay, right. And a woman who was actively stealing. Okay, she's probably definitely talking. She could be talking about two people. Yeah. Wow. She just is like she's relentless, you know?
Yes, I believe
It,
so, Lindsay.
she just goes deeper and deeper and deeper. Yvette was on panel. Yes, she was. Yeah. She was on Queen Bee tonight. Yes. Hello, Sharon. How are you?
You want to know how she wasn't? She wasn't struggling at all when they got that meal. Maybe they were emotionally or whatever, but there
Right.
was food there for them to eat.
Right. Yeah.
I
Hey,
mean,
Sharon.
Because somebody who's hungry wouldn't have been ungrateful like that.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, Nana's Dragonfly, Yvette, Mischief,
Mm-hmm.
Sarah was up there. Um, UA was up there. I think that's it. So, but
It was a good time.
it was, and we're gonna. I mean, maybe I'll wait till tomorrow, for us to go over that, because I know that everybody just basically just came from there, and just watched all that. But tomorrow, I think maybe we'll definitely try, to go over that because wow, it was dynamite. So,
I
PJ
think you're
also,
right. Hello, honey. Oh, sorry.
no, no, it's okay.
She wouldn't have anything if it weren't for YouTube and the people she scams from. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. NorCal
But I
says
think what we're seeing is karma coming into play.
mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. This is going to go on for years. Brian, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
Oh, good goodness. No, no,
I
no.
could see it going on for years, though, right? Because Brittany is just obviously, she's definitely proved to us that she's not somebody who is able to, look at themselves, and internalize who they are, the things that they do, the what they contribute to their own fucking bucket of shit that they stand in. You know what I mean? Like,
She's an e-beggar.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
she uses those kids of hers to do it, in my opinion.
yeah, yeah,
And what's going to happen when they age out of the home?
yeah.
What you going to do then?
Oh my gosh, this is just. I wouldn't want to be here, but she obviously loves being her because she's just continues on like it's a fucking spring day, and everything's going her way. So yeah, crazy. Mm-mm. So, all right. So yeah, that was her post from just 10 minutes ago. So, well, 12 minutes, probably 15 minutes ago, maybe 20 minutes ago now. But yeah. Mm-mm-mm. I think that she, got off of her live, and I think she went right straight over and watched, the end of Queen Bee. That's my opinion. I think
Well,
that's
she subbed to Queen Bee. Do you see that when she was showing videos? You could see her subscriptions, and Queen was live and number one on her list.
that's too funny. Oh my gosh, I love that. I
But
love
she
that.
don't watch, y'all.
Right? Yes. Oh my gosh. BJ will whine for days, right? Mm-hmm. And I mean, honest to God, like we'll be here for it. You know what I mean? Um, there's a part of all of us, that comes and enjoys this type of, situations. You know what I mean? We might not like the outcome or the way that things are done, or you know what I mean. But we're all a little bit, drama driven. I guess you could say, So yeah.
Hey, it's a
Anyway,
shit show. It's like a train wreck. You can't help but look.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
you know.
200-ish X mods. Yep. Oh my goodness, it's just so crazy. So.
If you
So,
think your life is shitty, go watch hers.
right, exactly. That's right. So, everybody that's been coming in, we are watching a live from August 5th, 2024. So, this isn't the one that was just the other day where Mel was up, speaking on Nonsense's platform. This is from a year and a half ago. So, it's the same story over and over and over with her. And I, for one, love showing that it's the same story for her always. And it'll never change. In my opinion, it will never change. So, yeah. So, all right, here we go.
It's $283.19. So this is the first one here. This is my receipt from Poppy for the dinner. She sent me $100. Now you guys also have to remember that I was also a broke bitch during this time.
Yeah.
So I'm doing all of this while also only having probably the same amount of money in my account that Brittany had at the time. Well, or that she claimed she had at the time. So if you guys saw this, this is from Poppy. This is her $100 that she sent me. Okay. The next one here, this one is from NorCal Jim.
Hey, Petty Cracker.
He also sent me $100. What?
Nothing. Aaron told me to check my email. I'm on it.
Okay. And then I also have the one from Eddie, All Things Serious for 40. So if you guys add that up, it's $240. I ended up paying the 200 and or not the 200, the 48.19 of the extra. So yeah, I didn't pocket anything because what I got was $48 less than that.
So you were accused of pocketing money, the leftover money that was sent to you to help provide this meal to her family, who she claimed wasn't even enough in the end of things for a family of 4 when it was an extensive, excessive, over-the-top meal, flowers, cheesecake bites. So she was ungrateful in the beginning, if I'm following this correctly. Not correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just doing
not to us. I actually have this message where she put it into our after panel group. It says, "Hey, I just want to tell you that I'm so thankful to you guys. I can't tell you how much it means to me that you would come together and show my family such love and support. I love you guys, and I hope you know that you're in a tough situation. I'll be there for you always."
It's okay.
So this is her telling us she appreciated the meal.
Then what changed? What?
I left. That is
I know.
well. And the thing is, too, is this also happened a second time. So we had sent it for the passing of her family member.
Not once, just twice. Wait, did I hear that correctly? You not only did this one time, but you did it twice.
Not me. So we did this, and I had told her, like, we're doing this so that you don't have to worry about cooking, just throw it in the oven and you're good for, a week or two. I mean, it was 2 pounds of ham, 2 pounds of turkey, cheesy potatoes, everything. Like, it was a lot of freaking food, and it's good for leftovers and stuff like that. And she picked it out, which you guys saw in the text before. But there were the people and stuff like that, that after she left needed groceries again. They'd offered to send a meal. She said, "No, I want to blah, blah, blah. I want to pick it. I want to do this. I want to do that." Those people ended up buying groceries and having them delivered to her house, which I'm sure if you're a current mod, she'll say she didn't like either because she wanted just the money so she could do it herself.
Where does this take place? Because it's not on live streams. We don't hear her asking for groceries. So this takes place in her private chats with mods, or does she have a Discord that she uses for this too, or another app?
It's different because for she texts people, so she gives people her personal number. She has many, many, many Facebook messengers, to the point of she'll be in 12 groups where there's only one person from each of those groups not in the other groups. You know what I mean? She also does do Discord messages,
crazy to listen,
stuff like that. But she does a lot behind the scenes as well. So I don't know if you've ever heard people joking about the tires or her internet bills. There's people that have come forward saying, "Oh, Brittany asked me to pay for her tires and I gave her $200. And then they're saying that to someone who then goes, "Wait, when?" And they're like, "Today." And they're like, "She asked me today for $200 for tires and I gave it to her." And so she's going to these people separately, asking them, getting the money.
Wow.
Yeah, sneaky little fucking cunt.
Double dipping bitch.
See, eventually shit like that comes out, Brittany. I bet she's doing the same thing still today. I would bet that she's doing the same thing still today. My gosh.
Still asking others for that same amount of money.
Okay, not to interrupt you, but I think this is important to add in here. Miss Arnold said, "I need to add." She told me that she didn't know where it came from. I found one on Google cheaper, and she said that was the one, and then told me Mal pocketed the difference. I think that's an important part to add in there too. When you are done with the story and get to a stopping point, there's a clip I want to play right off the bat because I'm going to shut it down really fast.
Yeah. And so there's that. There's the internet.
I can imagine, NorCal. Hey, I can imagine.
Yeah, I feel terrible for you guys to have an ungrateful little twat waffle.
Yeah, absolutely. Sad.
Where people in chat will tell you, "Hey, I paid her internet bill for February," and then there'll be 3 other people that'll say, "No, I paid her internet bill for February," because she goes to people individually, asks them instead of doing it in a group setting, all while still doing the dry begging and stuff like that on YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just, there's a lot of shittiness behind the scenes when it comes to money, where the money's going. I've said this too. One of my addictions is scratch offs. You can ask anyone. I won money one time. I won $25,000 on a $3 scratcher one time. Don't have it anymore. Spent it real quick. But ever since then, I play them all the time. And that was something that we had in common, to the point where she would just sit there and scratch offs all day. She'd go get her ice from the gas station and do scratch offs.
Could you imagine just sitting there, just scratch offs all day long? I like a good scratch off myself, but not all day, and I wouldn't spend all my money on. You know what I mean? So yeah,
No.
Jason. lucky we're all adults around here. Just saying. Typical guy, I guess.
So it's just I've tried to be very yeah, she's also been given a lot of laptops. People send her things. She's got an iPad sent to her that goes along with the wish list stuff, which we'll get into.
Can we take a moment? Are you at the
iPads. There was an S at the end of that. iPads. More than one. Those suckers are expensive. Well, they are where I live, anyways. But yeah, expensive. Crazy.
You go ahead and do your thing.
Okay, make a note where we're at right here because I need to shut this down because this is not going to fucking happen. So I'm going to play a screen recording right quick. And the reason I'm doing, well, you guys will hear. Not the game to play with me. I told you once.
Uh-oh.
What the heck? What the heck?
What?
Yeah, I agree with that, TJ, because several of them have threatened CPS. And I would imagine nonsense and Ellery and all of them, they're okay with that because it's certainly, you're cool with inciting this kind of shit.
Nope.
Like, you just don't even give a F about my kids.
We're going to fucking go. Just a minute.
Like, she don't have kids, so I guess she wouldn't care. But they claim to love the kids so much on this platform, right?
At this point, I'm protecting them more than she.
Hang on a second. Let's slow that down and go back to what that was. Hang on a second.
She don't have kids, so I guess she just don't even play with that because I agree. What the heck?
Game to play with me. I told you. And the reason I'm doing, well, you guys will hear.
What'd they say?
Not the game to play with me.
I think there's somebody in her chat that might be saying something, and she's like, "No, fuck you! I got the receipt right here, motherfucker." And she's playing a video or a soundbite of, I think it's BJ's kids. So here we'll listen to it. Yeah, we'll listen.
And the reason I'm doing, well, you guys will hear. Not the game to play with me. I told you once.
What the heck? What the heck? Yeah, I agree with that, TJ, because several of them have threatened CPS. And I would imagine nonsense and Mallory and all of them, they're okay with that because it's hurting me. You're cool with inciting this kind of shit.
Nope.
Like, you just don't even give a F about my kids.
We're going to fucking go. Just a minute.
Like, she don't have kids, so I guess she wouldn't care. But they claim to love the kids so much on this platform, right?
What? She's always the dirtiest of the fucking dirty, man. Oh, well, she doesn't have kids, so what the fuck? Oh my gosh. All right.
So much on this platform, right?
At this point, I'm protecting them more than she is on this damn platform.
Yeah.
So
okay.
old, save our kids. It's so old.
Okay. First and foremost, for her mods in here, clip this and get it to her now. If you continue to make false allegations about me weaponizing CPS or even inciting your audience to believe me or Mallory or anybody
I think
else
her kid was
has
at the
called
beginning,
CPS,
but
had any CPS interaction,
I don't want to play it over and
I will
over,
absolutely
so.
be handling it because there is no way, shape, or form that I would ever encourage that, ever stand beside that, anything. You are a grifty, grimy little bitch, and you're about to see the reality of your actions on this. Stop weaponizing your children. Act like a grown-ass adult. Handle your business. Get it done, and shut the fuck up, Brittany. Do you understand me? You will not continue to play the blame game because Mal is finally getting to speak. Ain't nobody over here calling CPS. Ain't nobody over here threatening your children. Don't get me going on that shit because I will open Pandora's box and it won't go back in. So watch your step. Stop the bullshit. Nobody is doing anything with CPS, your children, anything. You have weaponized them against Mallory for the longest time to silence her. I'll be damned if this continues to happen.
What
Get
she
her
said.
nonsense.
Oh, I can't
Anyone
see
who knows me, knows that I would
That's
never.
fine.
And
She's saying that right now in her live stream, trying to deflect.
well, right,
Yep.
but no, she's
right, Rocky?
incorrect.
Hey, good morning, Oklahoma.
We knew coming into this that this was going to be the election. We pointed it out the other night. I told everybody that this is what she was doing. That's why I opened with those clips.
Yeah.
anybody in the bushes. You want to ask a question, come to us, ask us the question. Neither one of us stand for that. I'm so firmly against that because it's wasting resources and it causes unnecessary harm and trauma to children.
Yep.
You have shit going on in your own real life, handle it. Stop blaming all the rest of us.
Yep.
If you know, you know, Brittany.
Yeah. What she said. Because that's
Yeah, what she said. And Brian, I absolutely agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. And it's sad that some people are forced to take it seriously, right? Because of the actions of others. It's sad to watch. Absolutely sad to watch. So, yes, context. This stream with nonsense and mail happened before the infamous call by Dark Horse. It did, yes. This is from August 5th, 2024. So, yeah. Isn't she adorable? I think she is too, Rocky.
Oh,
that's so far from the truth. And the fact is I think the thing that bothers me the most with that is she knows that it's so far from the truth.
It just
And it's the spinning of the narrative to the people who don't listen to all sides that she's doing this. So
if people only knew how much Mal cares about those children and how
Oklahoma gal, girl. You need to live in a bubble. My goodness. You only broke your right foot and busted your head. You have 52 stitches. Girl, I am so sorry that happened. My goodness. Take it easy. Take it easy. My gosh. Much love sent to you. Much love sent to you. So, all right, here we go.
how that was even weaponized. Okay, I'll let you tell the story, but those pictures still, that's just something that,
yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Carry on.
No, you're good.
Sorry. I speak for me and me only, but
no, for that you spoke for me as well.
Okay, thank you. I'm just a little more aggressive than Sweet Mal here.
Yeah, I get anxious. I can be aggressive, but yeah, no, that's not the case.
That's
and
bullshit.
Anyone that's ever listened to me, talked to me, or anything like that knows that that's not the case for me. So
same here. That knows it. They know. And that's the stupidest thing. It's just her victim status 101. She does it on everybody. We're not gonna play that game. Trust and believe. I will shut that shit right the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got plenty of clips to shut it down and show what you are doing. Trust.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna have to start going a little bit faster just because it's already been an hour and a half. And we haven't even read through the text yet.
You're okay. No hurry. If we need to do a part 2, I just have to go to the dentist. So no.
Yeah, that's fine too. I'm free tonight as well if we need to. But
okay.
Okay. So does anyone have any questions though about the food thing? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The food thing. She had them drop up. They decided to send meals instead. So this is not the first time we got into kind of the whole behind the scenes. It's very much if she asks you for something and you want to help, ask to do it directly to what she's asking you for. Because if she takes just the money, it's not going to go for what you think it's going for. It brings me back to how many ice machines she has had sent to her house. I know a lot of people that are very, very hurt because they put in for, a nugget ice machine, and she was so grateful. She was so grateful. I say that, sarcastically, because she never set it up. And when she did, she told all of us behind the scenes that it was the wrong ice and she's never going to use it. And
what's the wrong ice? Like, isn't ice ice? It's a wrong ice.
She wants like this soft ice that's like airy ice that like, you know what I mean? It's like slushy ice. They
Oh,
it's like Sonic. They call it Sonic Ice or
oh, right. Okay, I got you.
Zaxby's Ice. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Ugh, yeah.
Actually, I'm going to have to call it a night. We got a late start, so it's pretty late for me.
Yes, it is
Um,
actually. I'm surprised that you made it this long, so thank you.
I have my coffee here, but I have to take him outside, and so
All
I
right.
figured yeah. But I'll be listening until I fall asleep after that. So
All
y'all
right.
be good, behave, don't do nothing we wouldn't do, and fuck you, BJ.
Love you.
Ungrateful twat waffle.
Oh my goodness. She gone. She gone. God, you gotta love that girl. Okay, so yeah, we will go continue a little longer. So she's pushing a lot of people too far with her fuck shit. She needs to stop. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dentist tells us not to chew ice because it can cause tooth damage. Yeah. We got a local gas station that has bags of ice. That's like what they have at Sonic. Oh, that's cool. I bet she does what BHB does and returns stuff to get the money or sell the stuff on like a Facebook marketplace or something like that. Oh gosh, crazy. I do have a soft spot for that woman who gave her $1,500 or somebody. Yeah, that was Brenda. Excuse me. That was Brenda Stapleton. Yeah, and it's kind of sad. Like she'll never get that money back. I have mentioned before that maybe one day we can, do like a fundraiser for her and try to get her $1,500 back. I think that would be really cool. So, yeah. Anyways, all right, here we go.
Um, it was one of those things where it's just like, who cares if it's not the right ice? A bunch of people went in to buy you something $200+ and it was just, there's definitely like, because that's what she eats. She goes to the local gas station and fills a huge cup of ice and gives them like $1 or whatever. But she's had a few of them. And if she's still telling you that if you see now, she drops links for her ice. Do you want to buy Brittany a cup of ice? Well, why doesn't you use the at least two for sure?
Yes. That was actually just discussed, just to give Mouse some context to, which I don't know if she even knows
What?
this. A couple nights ago, she discussed that one of her mods was sending her a new pellet ice machine.
Yep.
And she was waiting for it to arrive. So, and then she talked about how she already had one, but it wasn't the pellet ice, it was the cube ice. So that one was going to go upstairs and then she was going to get this new one, but she was just waiting because it was having a shipping issue, something like that. So she's got two ice makers, but that is her new introduction is if you would like to buy me a cup of ice. Again, no shame.
Ice
Make
is
your
free, by the way.
Ice is free, by the way. Yeah, it pretty much is. Pretty much is. You can make your own. You can make your own. Oklahoma gal, yes. I think that BJ is she whines and cries and says that she doesn't like this and all that stuff, and she doesn't, you know what I mean? But she does. Like there's no other way to put it other than that she loves us because she doesn't get out of it, and she can. She has the choice. So, she's, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, here we go.
Just throwing that out there.
We are not going to get through this whole thing because it is 5 hours long. So I will go forward just a little bit, and let's see sort of something else. A little bit of. There's some. What's this? All right, here we go. Ooh, this has to do with like swatting and stuff. Okay, let's check this out.
Yeah. Yes. and we will get to that. Yep. So I end up FOIAing that night. I can show you. Hang on. Go back to this.
Oh, come on, Wispy. Ain't no. Is that what you're talking about? This is like
This
6
one.
hours long.
Nope, this is the
Oh,
other one.
goodness.
So as you guys can see here, this is me putting in the information for the FOIA. The FOIA. It's correcting a narrative, I'd say, Josh B. Because technically I'm correcting the lies that she has put out publicly. So
No, this is not going real life in any way, shape, or form. If it's considered going real life, then please reevaluate, because, and this is coming from me, this is response to allegations that have been made publicly. So if it's going
NorCal and Brian, you guys behave yourself, you two. That's all I'm going to say. Just behave yourself.
real life, then she went real life on herself and outed this stuff, only sections of it that fit her narrative that she was trying to spin. Thank you for participating.
Yeah, but thank you.
And if anybody continues to run back and forth between chats, stirring shit because she's over there claiming that this is inciting going real life, please stop.
Yeah, we don't want anyone to do anything real life. We don't even want you to leave her channel if you watch her. We don't care.
Yeah, no, really. This is Mal's time to speak. This is just really silly at this point to even consider this real life or inciting anything. This is just clarification, setting the record straight, and that's it.
Plus, if I was going real life, I would have kept all of the real life information.
Lindsay. That's it. Arm wrestle. Yeah, that's right. That's how you solve things, right? Anyways, yeah. You'll go on Brittany's channel if she lets you. That's up to her. But I'm not going to be mean to her or anything. She did nothing to me. Well, there that's respectful, I guess. Yeah, for sure. So, yeah. All right, here we go.
So I've probably blocked out way more than I actually needed to. So if you guys see here, this is the FOIA that I had put in. It says approximate time. I obviously blocked out her city and the location. And this is what I had written. A swatting call. So this is what we were all calling it the night after that live, based on what Brittany was telling us. On my YouTube partner, which, remind you, I'm doing this on an after panel with Brittany and other people there. So they're helping me write this. While we were on a live stream, EMS showed up looking frazzled. Would like to hear a 911 call that was called regarding a medical emergency. Was a false report on their address. Then you guys can see it has my name, my email, which is still my email, so if anyone ever does need to reach out to me, there it is. And then I blocked out my phone number. And so I end up getting an email back from their dispatch person. So if you guys see here, it says online form submittal, audio and dispatch CAD records request. So our thought process was behind the scenes. Brittany is telling us that this SWAT happened because of the Mean Girls. So obviously, if you guys have been within this realm and have heard different things, there's a group of girls that had left.
So this, I just wanted to point out the date. This is on May 26, 2023. And the incident is on May 24th, I think. Date of incident, the 24th of May, 2023. And this email is from the 26th of 2023. So, interesting. I don't know if there is any proof that this actually has. So, this will be interesting to see.
Brittany, who she referred to as the Mean Girls. She believed that they were behind everything that was happening to her, that they were doing everything real life, that they were coming into every chat she was in and making her feel uncomfortable and bullying her, and that it was them, that someone in this Mean Girl group had called this in as a swatting and so on. And so at the time, our mindset, which if anyone that's in chat was on this back panel, please, if you remember, feel free.
Infamous says this was around the time that she was grifting for the new TVs. And I think that she was grifting for cameras as well. My gosh. It just drives me. That's just crazy. Like, I bet everything in her house, perhaps, been paid for by YouTube. Not because she's earning, the wage, but, because she's grifting. Like, it's unbelievable. So, yeah. BJ always blames everyone and anyone. Yeah, I absolutely. Absolutely. So, hey, Grammy H. Mean Girls rule. Fuck you, BJ. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for the super chat. I appreciate that.
But we were going to ask for this 911 call because we knew all of the mean girls, and I say that as I'm doing my fingers.
Air quotes on the mean girl.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. That we knew all their voices. So
actually, that's funny. Megan VR said, can you clarify which mean girls she's speaking of? Because we were part of a mean girls group, and I know there's been several after.
So the mean girls that she was focused on when I was there was Allie, Wolfie, Shay. She'd sometimes throw Melissa.
Oh, right. The security cameras. Okay, yeah, Angel. Security cameras that she didn't get until 2025, I think. Right? I remember myself, her asking several times over for money for security cameras. My goodness. I remember this call because she was trying to say it was the internet that came out. I think Mallory is the one that brought it out too and said, no, that was, or they had the wrong address. Oh, right. That's why she showed up there. Not, Wow, this is just unbelievable. All right, here we go.
In there, just because she always thought Wolfie was working for Melissa.
Can I do an interruption right quick?
Of course.
Just really quick.
Yeah.
For the one time. Okay, here, I got a little jingle.
Mean girls don't remember what they said.
Accurate. So, but those were the people. There were a handful of other people in chats, subscribers that she would also try to blame this on. In the one screenshot that I showed you where she utilized the word swatting, it was actually a subscriber that neither of us had ever talked to behind the scenes, but that would come in and was like half troll, half not, where you love them being in there. It's kind of like your skank ass.
Hey, Lexi Texie.
Where like you like them being there, but sometimes they push the line, but sometimes they don't, but you love them regardless.
Yes, Skink Ass is my personal troll. Everybody better leave that alone. I mean, what it is.
So, yeah. Yeah. Well, she does, Melissa. What do you mean? Yes, you guys, I didn't actually hear about like Granny or Megan VR, which now seeing how she is with Granny, it surprises me that I did not hear her name that often. But yes, so during that time, it was like that group of girls that she thought was behind it, which we had all heard their voices. So we were just going to try to get the 911 call to figure out who did it. So I had done that. So then I had got this email back and it said, "Good morning, Mallory. I have attempted to call you back in reference to gathering more information about this incident. Please return my call." And put the phone number. So you guys can see it's in response to my filing here. And then I called back. So give me just a second. You guys can. Why do I keep clicking shit? Sorry. This, I went all the way yesterday and went to my cell phone records. So you guys can see that I had a phone call with the phone number. Right here at May 26th at 10:22 a.m. for 2 minutes. And you guys will see that.
Can I for 1 second? Lana asked, are these recent events? They're dated, so you'll see the time on them, May 25th, 2023. And the reason why it's being brought up again is because Mal has been being named in some of Brittany's recent, as of Saturday night, accusations, saying she's obsessed with her, all these things. Mal has actually only recently started to really speak out about it. And it's just amped everything up. But Brittany had been doing that before Mal had started to say stuff. She.
Oh my God, there's some boy drama in the chat, you guys. I'm just saying. Anyways, hello, gentlemen. Hey, my boyfriend is Teddy. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my God. You guys can try and play all the games that you want to play with me. It's never going to work. Well, just be nice and respectful and all that kind of stuff. Even if they did share a bed, we don't judge. Okay? We listen and we don't judge. Oh my gosh, you guys, stop it. Stop it. All right, here we go.
Had been drugged recently.
We are going to go for a maximum 15 minutes more. Yeah, just to let you guys know, okay? Because it's getting a little bit late. And I do have to get up in the morning. So yeah. Hey, Runs with Scissors. How are you? Good to see you. Eddie is too big to share a bed with, and he snores. So there you go. There you go. You guys are too cute, honestly. All right, here we go.
To things. Yeah. And Saturday night, she had a lot to say and invited Mal to do this. Her own words. Yeah. If you scroll back to the beginning of this video, you will hear Brittany ask for this to be done. Do it. She encouraged it to be done. So we are just obliged.
This is also the one and only time I'm going to talk about it. So after this, well, unless we do a part 2.
Yeah. I am very well, Muscles. How are you? How are you after tonight's events? It was pretty interesting. I tell you that. It was pretty interesting. So it's good to see you. And I hope that you are well as well. So yeah. All right, here we go.
Which I did not think this was going to take 4 hours, but now I'm like, okay, it might. But I lost my mind. Sorry.
You're good, Mal. You're good. It's been a lot. I tell you, we've been 2 hours and 15 minutes. We've been watching this, and it's a lot. It is absolutely a lot. So yeah.
It all happened a long time ago, but it's being brought back up, and this is a one and done for me. I don't like the drama. I don't like the back and forth. It makes me, if you heard me at the beginning of this vlog, jeez.
You're doing fine.
This live, I felt like I was going to throw up the whole time because it all makes me so anxious. And I hate it. And I think I take everything a little too personally, which...
It means you have a good heart.
Also has been very difficult for me. So,
yeah, sorry.
Doing fine. I was driving home from work, so couldn't hop up until close to the end, and didn't stay long. Well, good for you, because it was a lot. It was very eye-opening, but it was a lot. So, and I'm glad that you guys, have the platform that Queen offered to air it all out, so my platform's available as well anytime that you guys need to have anything to say. Absolutely. So yeah, she just paused her group of people that are supposedly attacking her. she gives them a new name. So it was the Mean Girls then. The Dark Side now, Infamous. The next quarter will be another name. We'll have to see what it is. Tim, you got me excited now. I'm going to look forward to that for sure. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Yeah, muscles. Oh my gosh. It just breaks my heart to hear you guys, say things like that. The hurt is real for sure. When we genuinely cared. Oh, that's just so sad, honestly. You guys are much, much, much too good for her. And it's sad that there'll be more that are much, much too good for her that will come along and sadly be hurt like you guys were. It's just wash, rinse, repeat, right? Oh, goodness. So, yeah, here we go. I'm glad you made it in time.
I mean, interrupt, but I figured that was
good. So these are my screenshots of my call logs, just so everyone can see that I did have a 2-minute phone call with the dispatch people. And in that dispatch phone call, I had talked to the person and brought everything up, and the person was very nice and was like, I need to figure this out because there was no 911 call to that address. And I was like, well, she had them show up at her house and all this stuff. And no, you're good, Lana. You're good for sure. So he goes on saying, like, I don't know what you're looking for in this FOIA request or this records request because there was no 911 call to this address. And I said, well, she had them show up at her home on a live, and she talked about all of this on a live. And he was like, well, there was no 911 call to this address. And he said, but there was a 911 call down on that street down the road, that he said something along the lines of having to be dispatched twice or something like that. So there was one earlier in the day, and then there was another one where they had to go back to transport someone. But either way, he had said, like, there was no 911 call to that house. If they did show up, it was an accident, but there was no 911 call to that house. So I immediately called Brittany after I got off the phone.
That is so true, Norco.
And was like, dude, it wasn't like, I was happy. I was like, it wasn't a SWAT. Like, it was just an accident. Like, and she was like, well, actually, I called and talked to them, and they're telling me that they just can't find the 911 call, but that they know that it happened. This was also the same day that she talked to a cop or a sheriff in the gas station when I was on the phone with her. She utilizes that and says that I heard the whole conversation. I did not, and I told everyone from the jump, including her, that I did not. I could only hear her side of the conversation. I could hear someone talking, but I could not hear what was being said.
Look at this. Choctaw comment. She's trying too hard to contradict and explain everything away. That should be like BJ needs a sign that's made up, and she needs to put this, just out on her unmowed lawn, and Craig can move it over at 3:00 in the morning when he goes out to mow the lawn. But yeah, she's trying hard to contradict and explain everything away. That's perfect for Brittany. That really is.
Tia, thank you for popping up for a moment. Sorry. Continue.
And so she just said something like, I think that the police are trying to hide this from us. Something weird is going on. Where I was like, no, they just told me there was no 911 call, that it was an accident. Like, they went to the wrong house. And she was like, no, the person I talked to went to high school with, insert her partner name, And so she was telling me way more than she should have. And she says that she knows that there was a call. They're just trying to find the call. And I remember being like,
Oh my God, girl, you got me, skull emoji, skull emoji, skull emoji. Girl, he won't move a sign. True, true, true. Oh my gosh. Oh God, that really got me.
no, I don't think so. But like, obviously at that point, I wasn't questioning my friendship with her. Nothing had really happened at that point. So I just kind of took her for her word. But I do have messages with other people where I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, why are they telling her one thing and us another? Like, why would the police be lying about this? But then I'd bring it up more and more to her, and she'd tell me to just stop talking about it. Don't bring it up. People will forget about it. All this stuff. So it was during that time that she starts naming the Mean Girls as doing this, but then she starts doing.
Good night, NorCal. And he says to everybody, go to sleep, everybody. Go to sleep. We're gonna very soon here, so thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. It's always good to see you. All right, here we go.
Stuff behind the scenes that started giving red flags. That includes trying to get me to search on different people. Some of them I did, because at the time I'm thinking these people are going real life. And I was trying to protect her and her family. And so, and that's something that it's hard for me because it's still something I'm very ashamed of. But I was given access to a subscriber's Truth Finder, 4 cases. And Brittany had multiple times called me on the phone and been like, can you look this up for me? Because she knew I was the one who had the passwords. When I left, that list was shared with Brittany, and she put it out as me trying to go real life on everyone that I had searched, which was not the case. If you saw, I put my own name in there, my family's names, my friends' names, because I was just curious if the stuff that was going to come back was interesting. But not only that, but after I left, anyone that I searched, I went to and told them that I searched them, and that although it was at Brittany's hand, because to be honest, I didn't know these people. I didn't know people's names. I didn't know people's histories. I didn't know people's backstories. I was doing it because my friend needed help.
Or that's what you've assumed.
Yes.
You guys understand too. When she said I have gone, she means she has gone directly to those people individually, talked to those people, and she understands that however those people choose to feel at this point.
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry. Truth Finder is a place that a website where you can like look up public records and stuff like that. So there you go. Background checks, right? Yes. I was also, I think I was muted for Bosco as well. You poor puppy. It's like, where am I supposed to sleep? I'm confused. Yeah, I was muted. I always am, So, all right, we have a couple minutes left. So, let's go forward and just see what other kind of bullshit she talked about. Oh, that looks like a big long post. What was that? Oh. Oh, they're able to listen to this. Okay. All right, here we go.
I don't want the channel. I want to be treated as an equal in all aspects except for money. The fact that that is hard is scaring me. Also, whatever your decision of you and the channel, and we aren't leaving, but you need to know that you can't have it both ways. If you want a team behind you in this, then you have to treat me like a team all the time, not just some of the time. That's not fair for the amount of effort and time that I put in. The fact that you brought that up in front of everyone and I learned with everyone else is embarrassing for me, as I'm put out as half of the channel but not treated as such. I'm sorry if this makes you mad, but I'm crying and I'm overwhelmed and feeling used and not appreciated. I love you. I'm going to bed, but we can talk about this tomorrow. So then there was no response. So at 11:42 the next day, I said, "Did you read my text? Are you mad at me?" And then again, a couple hours later, put question marks. It didn't. This didn't sink in for her at all, and you'll realize that with her responses. And then again at 4:06, and I said, "Okay, so clearly you aren't going to respond when I've put my heart and feelings out there. So to me, that says you don't care about my thoughts and feelings. I know you read it because you have been all over different platforms and you've scheduled a live. So I get it. I'll take a step back from the channel."
Not responding to you doesn't mean I don't care. And I have to go live regardless of how I feel. Honestly,
Oh my
I'm still
God,
trying to
these two.
process your text message.
Oh gosh. Okay. I say, "Okay, but with you saying nothing to me but posting everywhere else gives that off. I take it you're mad then. Should I be there or no?" This is me asking if I should be on the live that night.
If you want to do the live, then yes, be there. I'll message you in a minute when I get back home.
And I said, "Okay." And then she never messaged me or called me.
Of course.
Is that one up? So then right before the live, I said, "I want to be there, but I don't feel comfortable without hearing your thoughts and opinions on things. People would be able to tell."
I really don't want to talk about all this right now. I just would rather go on with the show and discuss everything later.
Of course.
Message received.
That's
This is so.
See? That of course she does that, hoping people will forget. Right? Yeah, nonsense is reading BJ's. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so she's yeah. Right, infamous. I think you must be, are you behind a little bit? Shot. To have to take shots when I was muted. It's a rule, so yeah. All right, you guys, I really have to stop it right here. Otherwise, we'll be here for another hour. So, I will give you guys the link to this video that we're watching, or this live, I should say. Copy. You take a shot every time she's trying, right? Shots when we're muted. So there's something weird with those C&Ds. I agree. And you know what? I think there's going to be more coming out about those. I don't think that we've heard the end of the C&D era. Let's put it that way. So yeah. So yeah. So if you guys want to keep on watching this, then definitely do click on the link. Keep in mind it was from a year and a half ago. So pretty interesting. I mean, we basically hear the same stuff today, but it's, of course, always interesting to go back and listen to things that didn't age so well. I'm just saying. So, yeah. All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys being here with us. Me and Jilly. let me get to my layers here. Layers. What do I need? Get rid of that. Boom. Bring myself up a little bit. And we can get rid of that too. So, a little bit weird at the end. Oh, I'll just make myself smaller so I fit in the TV screen. There we go. Nice. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you all for being here. I hope that you guys all sleep well yourselves. I have to get up in the morning to go drive my daughter to work, but lucky when you're, empty nesters and you don't have any really, huge responsibilities at home except for a husband, I can come home and go back to bed for a couple hours, so I'll be good. I will be good. Oh, and note to self. I have figured out that the streaming software that I use has a contest thing where you can put in people's names and it will, like a wheel, where it picks a name. So I think we'll do that one of these nights here. I'm still trying to figure out how we can figure it out, but I was looking through all the stuff and I was like, oh damn, it has like a spin the wheel and win thing right built on this app. So I was like, that's kind of cool. So but I haven't forgot about it, so we'll try and figure that out. So yeah, all right, you guys, well, get your butts to bed, okay? Thank you so much for hanging out with me and Julie tonight. I appreciate it. We did start extremely late. Well, usually, whatever. But that's okay. We still got a bunch of stuff in. So, yeah. I will, I'll be around tomorrow in the chats and all that kind of stuff. So, sounds great. You have an idea too? You'll email. Okay, good. Awesome. That sounds good. So. All right, everyone. Get to bed. It's late, early, however you want to put it, but I will see you guys around tomorrow, and I will try to go live tomorrow night. So thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate it, and we will see you guys tomorrow. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.